Alrighty. Third campaign. We got Nate playing Aberaba, Tim playing Kyle in the Paladin, Kyle playing Ayhlos the Warlock, and Jack playing Aboku the Monk. Last session, they were tasked with guarding a warehouse that holds the goods for the voyage to the new continent, Ayhlos. They guarded it for 4 days. Some people from the other country came to raid and try and steal the goods. They followed them into the sewers and fought them. They were about to die by overwhelming numbers, but a mysterious group of rogues came up and saved them and said that they needed to continue on their quest to the new continent and for an unknown reason. It seems like they are pulling the strings. And that's about it. So, you guys just now finished up the quest. You just got back. You're at the warehouse. The guy that attached you guys with the quest said he would meet you guys at the docks around 6 p.m. It is currently 6 a.m. What do you guys want to do?
I want to go get the Mimic Teeth checked out, see what the magical abilities on them are.
I'm probably gonna go because they can appraise like that dagger, can't they?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and get that dagger appraised.
And don't forget, Elwes got the short sword. You got the onyx bracelet.
I got the onyx bracelet.
Sorry, you got the onyx. I thought you got the ruby gem. No, that was.
Oh, me. I got
the short
You,
sword.
sorry.
Yeah.
So, Aberaba got the ruby gem from the white. Jack got the onyx boots. Tim got the short sword, and
Ominous magic.
Kyle got the onyx bracelet. So, what you guys want to do? You want to go first?
Yeah.
What you want to do?
Sure. I want to go get the Mimic Teeth checked out.
Okay. So where are you going?
You said I could go to the cathedral, so I'm gonna head that way.
Okay.
I can go to that place to get my dagger checked out, right? Can't I?
Yeah, you can go there as well.
I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, sure. I might as well get my short swords checked out there as well.
Okay.
You guys want to come with us? See if you get your stuff checked out too.
Should I get my onyx bracelet checked out?
Probably
Didn't the ruby have magic? Is that what you said?
I think all the
All of
items.
them had magic.
Huh?
All of them had magic inside.
Did I get an item? They did.
Yeah, you got the onyx boots.
Oh, that's right.
Alright.
Can I get a pencil?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to go see like what type of magic is in this.
Can I have those dice
gem.
too? You said we're leaving tomorrow, right?
Tonight.
Tonight, 12 hours.
Will you hand me those dice, Aberaba?
Which one? This one?
That's me.
Yeah.
Or
I'm Bobo. Anybody else need dice? Tim?
Nope.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so you guys make your way to the cathedral. When you walk in, Tim, you see the bishop.
Hello, Bishop Allen.
Hey.
I got some stuff I would like to get checked out, as well as my fellow travelers here.
Nice seeing you again, Bishop.
Nice seeing you again, too.
Hola.
Alright, guys, you make your way over to the cleric's quarters. I'm sure some of those people would be able to inspect those items for you.
Thank you. Thanks for help.
Gracious.
Alright, let's
Make
go over there.
make your way over there. There's a couple clerics there. One of them approaches you, and what can I help you guys?
We acquired some goods that we want checked out for any magical properties or anything.
Okay. Well, I'm not the most skilled, but I'll see what I can do.
I in particular have an onyx bracelet that I'd like to have looked at if you don't mind.
Okay. So he reaches out and takes it. And he looks at it and he kind of inspects it. The bracelet seems to have some engravings on it. Seems to be very nice. The gem is cut He raises his hand and you see like a light, bright light kind of envelop it. And he says, it appears it's enchanted with something. It's kind of been being used as a focus for casting spells. It'll give you a +1 to hit on all spells.
Very nice.
That's nice.
Can I read the engravings?
You cannot. It's not. They're not letters.
Okay.
Is there anything else for you?
That's it for me.
I'll go. Short sword.
Short sword.
Has ominous magic
Alright.
as far as I know.
So he takes it, and it's the same. If you remember, it's the same sword that the white was using.
Yeah.
It's made out of like kind of like a very dark material, on the blade. It's also got a jet. It's like umbra steel. The hilt and the guard and the pommel is all just jet black metal. So he's looking at it and he says it seems like it. I can't quite put my fingers on it. It seems like it has an unholy energy in it. Seems like it'll do necrotic damage. Plus D4 necrotic damage when you hit with it. So with you being a fellow paladin of the cathedral, I don't know how you feel about having that in your possession.
Yeah.
We can gladly take that off your hands.
I might sell it.
Sell it? Okay.
Don't worry. If you ever
Find a
want
buddy
to,
here that might be able to use it.
yes, if you ever want to give me a gift, I will definitely take that.
Okay.
And I also have these mimic teeth. I know that they have certain magic
Yeah.
ability to them.
Also, it allows you to do the sword allows you to deal magic damage. So whenever you fight something that's immune to physical damage, that can only be hurt by magical damage, you'll be able to use that sword.
Okay.
And it does 1d8 plus your strength plus a d4
That'd
necrotic.
be useful for a strong
That's
life.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Plus D4 necrotic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So unlike the other two, I just have this ruby gem, and I was wondering if you could take a look at it and tell me what properties it entails.
Okay. So he takes the ruby gem. It seems to be a very, very deep red, almost the color of a rose. It's it looked like it was cut by an expert gem crafter. And he takes a look at it and he waves his hand over it and he says, "It seems like this stores magic power inside of it. It looks like you might be able to store your magic power in it to use it later. So that gem gives you an extra spell slot of first level. So you'll be able to cast an extra spell per day. And don't worry, guys, I'll add these magic items to D&D Beyond this week, or have so you guys can see what they do. And it'll actually give you an extra spell slot on your character sheet.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, because it didn't have ruby as an option, so I just picked amethyst, but then the notes put like ruby.
Okay.
Speaking of D&D Beyond, I couldn't figure out how to get the other classes' cantrips on my character because they're not in there.
Did you learn?
I learned Pact of the Tome.
And it didn't let you select. It should have brought down 2 drop-down menus to pick spells from.
No, I didn't see that.
No. All right, I'll help you with
I'll
that.
do it later.
Yeah.
I'm the last one. I have 2 things like the other guys. I have 2. I have one is onyx boots and the other one is a short dagger.
Okay. I'll take the boots first. So he observes the boots. It's made of also kind of like the short sword Kylan received, made of umber steel. He waves his hand over it, and it seems to be. It'll give you a +1 to hit for when you hit with your feet, unarmed strikes, and it'll do magic damage, so you can overcome immunities. So it does magic damage.
And then it's what for magic? Like, it just does magic damage?
Yeah.
How much?
So it'll be. It just means all the damage that you do normally with your unarmed strikes count as magic damage. So he takes the dagger and he looks over it. It had, like from the previous session when I told you guys it had engravings along the blade. It also does +1 to hit.
Okay.
And magic damage.
Is that it? Well, thank you very much.
I did have one
Yeah,
more
no
thing,
problem.
Cleric. I found a patch of mimic skin. Thought maybe it had some magic emanations coming from it. You look at it. Tell me what you think.
Okay. He takes it. It definitely has magic properties. It seems to be very sturdy, like unnaturally strong for what it is. If you make something out of it, I'll be able to go into further detail about what it does.
Okay. Thank you.
My mimic teeth.
Oh, you have mimic teeth. Okay, so he takes it and he looks at it and he's like, there does seem to be magical properties in these, but I can't make out what they do. You might have to do something with them, make something out of it in order for me to really see what it does and what it's capable of. Which means it's an ingredient.
It's like
So-
you grind
So I
it up
can't like
properly.
add it onto a sword or nothing.
No.
Damn it.
But if you craft something with it, then it'll be able to apply certain properties.
Maybe you could like grind it up and make it into some sort of dust or something.
I was thinking you could use them, like put them on the hilt and have like curved up
I
a
was
little
gonna
bit.
put them on my sword.
Yeah.
I was so excited about it. Now I'm sad.
Alright. So, it's about 9 o'clock. You got 9 hours to kill.
I want to go. Is there a jeweler in the town?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the jeweler because I'm gonna see if I can make this ruby into a
Go ahead.
into a necklace or a makeshift necklace because I don't want to have a loose stone just in my pocket.
Can I get things appraised? I want to get that short sword appraised.
You'll have to go to a shop that you could sell it.
Which shop would that be?
Weaponsmith.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna head over there.
just
Okay.
to sell that dagger because
Alright,
I don't
we'll
think
go with
anybody
Nate
else can
first.
really use it.
So you're in the jewelers. You see all kinds of gems hanging up on the counters. Precious metals, necklaces, amulets, rings, that kind of stuff as well. And once you approach the counter, it seems to be a middle-aged woman, blonde hair, hair up in a pony. She seems to be chipping at some stones, and inside the counter, it seems like there's a glass case, and there's tons of uncut gems amongst them, some other cut gems.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh. She stops what she's doing. She walks up. What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering if you have any like wire wrap and a small chain,
wrap?
like the.
What do you need this for?
I actually have, as I'm saying this, I'm like picking out the ruby, but I've got this stone that I want to make into like a necklace, and I just want to like wire wrap the gem real quick and put it on a chain so I can wear it instead of just have it
Well-
float around in my pocket.
That's a very precious stone. I would hate to see such a good-looking stone made into just a makeshift necklace. I can definitely make this for you, and make it look much more valuable.
Oh, okay. How long will that take? Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time. I have to leave today at 6, so I
Okay.
have just today.
If you pay me just an extra fee, I can get that done in a few hours. I'll drop what I'm doing.
How much will that cost?
About a gold and a half.
Would
I'd
you be willing-
normally charge a gold, but I'll do another 50 silver to get this done as soon as possible for you.
Would you do it for a gold and 20 silver? Unfortunately, I'm about to go on a voyage and I don't have a whole lot of coin.
Well, it's a really precious gem, and it'd be an honor to work on it, so I'll do that for you.
Perfect, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, so hand her the gold.
Yep.
She takes the gem. So we'll move over to Kylan and Aboku. You guys approach the weaponsmith. Another middle-aged man, seems to be balding. He's pretty built. He seems to be working on a weapon over an anvil, and he's forging a sword. As you guys approach, welcome back. You guys still going to traveling on the voyage to the new continent?
We're actually leaving here in about 9 hours.
Okay. What can I do for you guys?
I'll let you go first, Boku.
I just have this dagger I just got looked at, and I'm looking to get rid of it because I don't particularly need it. So I was just looking to see if you'd want to buy it.
Okay. So he takes it and he looks at it like, wow, this is really well crafted. I could give you 50 silver for this.
Couldn't do any more.
Well, if it was a magic item, I might be able to do something. Is there any magical properties on this? I'm not a wizard or a sorcerer. I can't.
It does a +1 to hit, and it does do magic. I mean, that's all I wrote down. It does do magic damage.
It increases your accuracy.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a keen weapon. I'll do. In that case, I'll give you 2 gold.
That's fine, sir. I'll take that.
Okay. Kylan?
Alright. I have this one, sorta. I was wondering what your appraisal on it might be. It's a short sword. It is magic. It does necrotic damage, as well as magic damage.
Okay. You sure you want to give the sword up?
I just want to get it appraised and see.
Appraised, okay.
Yes.
Wow. He takes it, he looks at it, he sees the umbral steel on it. He knows that kind of steel is very hard to come by. On top of the magic, he looks at it, he looks like he wants it. He looks at you, he's like, I'll give you 3 gold for this sword.
My friend here nearly paid his life for that sword. I think it's worth more than just 3 gold.
5 gold.
Honestly, I might have to keep hold on to it for now.
Okay. As much as I'd like it, that's probably a wise decision. No, you don't know what you might run into in the new continent. If you ever wish to sell it, if you ever find anything better, I'm always here.
Alright. Any great swords that you might have been working on lately? Some powerful great swords?
That I do. Unfortunately, none of the magical property, but I have some made out of probably something better than your iron sword.
Yeah?
So he goes back into the shop, and he brings out a very bright, silvery looking sword. It's a silver sword.
Okay.
I can guarantee you this is much sharper than your iron sword. It might require a little more maintenance because it's not as strong, as durable as your iron, but it is definitely sharper.
And how much are you trying to get for that?
2 gold.
2 gold? What if I gave you my sword? How much could I bring that price down?
Maybe 10 silver.
Sure, I'll do it.
So gold, 90 silver.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. He gives you the sword. It'll do plus 2 damage when you hit with it. So it'll be your strength modifier. You said the plus. Is it plus 4 or 5? Is your strength?
So my attack bonus is 7, but it's a 2d6 plus 5. So what? 2d6 plus 7.
Yeah.
Is that all you guys had to do?
We haven't slept yet, right?
Nope.
I'm going back to sleep.
Probably go back to
It's about 10 o'clock. You guys got 8 hours.
I want to go to the adventure store. I want to see.
Adventure Guild?
Yeah, I want to see if they have any specific items.
I'm gonna head back to the cathedral and resupply as well. Go
Bless you.
Bless your soul, sir.
I'd like to go somewhere and use this mimic skin.
I'm just gonna go back and eat and then go to sleep because I need sleep.
Okay. We'll do Nate first.
Cool. Excuse me.
So you go. Bless you, dude.
God bless.
So you go to the Adventures Guild. You see the tall elven man. Welcome back, you new adventurer. What could I do for you?
Hello, I was wondering, do you have a weighted fishing net by any chance?
Weighted
So-
fishing net. You probably something like that. You probably want to stop by the
Fishing store?
fishing guild.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Near the
even think
docks.
about that. I'll go that way then.
Okay.
So I want to go to the fishing store.
Okay. So get to the fishing store. What can I do for you?
Do you have a weighted fishing net that's big
Yeah,
enough
indeed.
to be fit in a backpack?
Yeah. What kind of fish are you trying to catch? How large of one do you need?
I was looking at one that can catch around 2-3 footer, but also big enough where if I need to throw it on like a small creature, like
Okay.
kind of stun them. Just that's why I want someone weighted.
Okay. Well, do you 20 silver for that?
215.
20.
At that moment, I press the silver coin in my pocket when I reach down in there. And I hand it to the van.
You take me for a fool. 25 silver.
Sir, this is normal coin. What are you talking about?
He takes it and he smells it. This doesn't smell like metal.
Well, you should have asked the lady that I got from a couple minutes ago when I sold a gem to her.
30 silver.
You just
I'm a
have
fisherman. I don't get paid much. I get paid for what I caught. Money is hard to come by. I'm not gonna get ripped off. I've learned my trade very well.
Well, I'm an adventurer. I fight for a living, so like, I get it.
Okay, then go kill some things and make your own net.
Fine. How much would it cost for my own string to make a net?
3 gold.
Thank you for your business. I need to take my business somewhere else.
Good. I'm not gonna be able to make any money off of you anyway.
Good.
Bye.
More than something.
Who was
So-
More.
Can I morph into that gem lady?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait like an hour and try to come back and do it again.
Okay, do Sam's thing then.
Alright.
Where were you going?
I'm just going to the cathedral and resupply. So.
Okay. Okay. Kyle?
Where can I take advantage of this mimic hide and make it into something? Maybe enhance one of my items I have?
Leather worker.
Leather worker? Okay, I want to go to the leather worker.
Okay. So you get there. It's a younger lady. She's probably 25. What can I do for you?
I have a piece of mimic skin from a mimic that we conquered.
Mimic. This looks like sheep wool.
It was a sheep at the time, but it ended up being a mimic, truly.
Okay.
So I need you
I
to...
don't know what a mimic is, but I'm assuming you wanted to make something out of this.
Yes, I heard you were a good leather worker and that you could take advantage of this.
Thank you. I'm only the apprentice. My mother runs this shop. So what would you want to make out of it?
Well, I have a few things that maybe it could enhance. I have a studded leather chest, so leather and leather. I have an onyx bracelet that helps me cast my spells as a warlock.
You're trying to trade these?
No, I'm trying to use it to enhance what I have. Could you work it into them somehow?
Probably not. I could make like a cloak, gloves, boots, fan braces.
What do you think would be most useful to me? I'm just a warlock. I just cast spells. I don't really get in combat if I can help.
Probably not anything too heavy. Maybe gloves or van braces. I could make you 2 pairs with that.
2 pairs. So gloves and van braces.
Yes.
Now, in your opinion, do you think it have any special properties once they're made with this mimic skin?
I'm not a sorcerer. I cannot tell you that.
Okay.
Try taking it to the church and have it examined.
Once they're made? Or,
Yes.
Okay.
Or
how much to
unless
make-
you've already have.
What?
You already got it appraised.
I did?
Yeah.
You knew it was sturdy.
Huh?
You know it was sturdy and strong.
Oh,
Unusually
sturdy.
sturdy and strong.
I forgot about that. Okay, so how much to make the equipment?
It'll take about. I have a couple other orders backed up. When do you need them by?
Well, we're leaving in 8 hours. Can you do it by 8 hours?
I'll have to charge an express fee for that.
How much would that be?
I'd say about $1 for the express fee.
How much
40 silver per pair.
So 2 gold, 40 silver?
80.
1 gold, 80 silver.
1 gold, 80 silver. Wait, how much total?
1 gold, 80 silver.
For the gloves and for the fan braces?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
I thought you were doing 2 pairs of gloves. Sorry.
Why would I want 2 pairs of gloves?
Unless you wanted to give them to somebody.
No, I just want the gloves and the fan braces.
Okay.
So gold and 80 silver?
Mhm.
Okay, deal.
All right.
Side thing.
I'll come back in 8 hours.
The sealed letter. Who were we supposed to give that to? We
Sealed
got it
letter.
from the farm.
That was to give to the Adventurers Guild to get your reward. You guys already did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
We did?
No, race.
What did we get?
Pretty sure we got gold, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That explains why I have 12 gold now.
Yeah.
Still 4.
I have 9.
I have 6. Brain tough
I have
times.
10.
All right. What do you guys want to do now?
I'm still.
You got
napping.
about 6 hours.
I'm big napping.
Yeah, we should take a rest.
I'm gonna check with the cathedral, see if they got any more health potions.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna wake up 2 hours before we have to be there and just meditate.
Okay.
Going to the
I go to the little supply store.
What time is it now?
Noon.
Yeah.
We're leaving in 6 hours.
Okay. I'll probably just. I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
walk
sleep on
around.
the-
I'm gonna go to like a little like drink shop. I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna try to get some like
You're
picking
not gonna sleep.
Just drink like a coffee or something.
You'll be exhausted.
So I'm going to take a nap. I'm gonna just like leave the town for a couple, just kind of like go out in the woods across the outskirts and just put my bedroll down and just sleep under a tree
Okay.
until it's time for the necklace to be picked up.
Okay.
To continue with what I was saying.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So I go to the supply. Hey man, you got any more health potions in stock?
Yeah, we have probably 3 we could give you.
I'll just take 2.
Take 2.
Yeah, how much?
For you, 20 silver.
Alright, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'd like
If
to
you
buy-
remember, it's 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, dude, I have it written down.
I'd like to buy a health potion too.
I'm at the cathedral.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
You have to go to the apothecary.
Yeah, can I go to the apothecary real quick?
Yeah. So you get back in there. Middle-aged woman.
Hello, ma'am.
Good day.
Yeah. Health potions in stock today?
Fortunately, they just came in this morning.
How many do you have?
4.
How many are they per potion? How much do they cost per potion?
Since I got full stock, 80 silver.
80
A
silver
piece.
per potion. Ooh, that's pricey. You said you have quite a few.
You usually sell them for a gold.
Really?
Last time you were here, that's what I charged.
Well, seeing how you remember me and I'm a common customer, maybe you could.
You've been here twice, dear.
This is my 3rd time now.
Well, aren't you guys going to the new continent?
We are, but we'll not be there forever. If you're nice to me now, maybe I'll remember you when I come back.
Dearie, I know very well that you guys are bound by contract to not return for at least a year.
So, 75 silver.
I'll do 75.
I'll
Just
buy
because
it.
you're polite.
Thank you. I'll buy 2.
Okay.
Yep.
By the way, just because we have a mic, don't feel free to talk normally. It's
Okay.
fine.
No, Mike, we're in the middle of playing a game.
Yeah, Mike.
We gotta keep it
Dungeon
ethereal.
Master, Mike.
Yeah.
We gotta keep it super ethereal.
Okay.
Because
Can I have
especially
another-
because Garrett's
Dude,
gonna
can I have
watch
another
that.
brownie?
Yeah.
Dude, those things smack.
Dude, they are very good.
I don't know, they're too chewy for me.
I
It's
love
the best
them,
type,
I
dude.
think they're perfect.
No, see, I like them. They're just they're
You
too
can
chewy.
never be pleased.
They're too
Can you,
chewy.
Goku?
That's
I
pretty
can't
true.
help it.
Alright.
Don't be angry.
Alright, you guys it's about 1 o'clock. You guys got 5 hours.
I've been asleep for a while.
Still sleeping.
Kyle, are you gonna go rest at the tavern?
Yeah, I should rest.
You guys go back to your room that you guys had. Alright. How long are you guys sleeping?
I'm sleeping until around 4.
I already got the okay from the cathedral, right, for this voyage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did last session, I'm pretty sure.
I'm
I think I'll just sleep until I'm ready to go get those gloves.
That's what I'm doing.
So 4 o'clock. Get 4 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Cool.
I've been sleeping for like what, 6 hours?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, you're well rested.
Big boy gang moves.
So, I'm gonna go now pick up my necklace from the lady.
Okay. So you get there. When you walk in, you
Oh,
see her.
before I walk in, I change back to my normal self. I don't look like
Okay.
her.
So you walk in. She seems to be in the same position as she was at the front desk. Looks like she's putting pins around what holds the gem that'll help it hold in place. The gem is in place, but she's pushing those in to give it the final lock seal to the amulet. Wow, you're just in time.
Oh, perfect. It looks phenomenal.
Thank you.
I really do appreciate you taking the time today to bust and get this made for me.
Oh, anytime. A gem of this value and quality, I'll do that anytime.
Of course. Do you think something like this now up the value, having it look nicer than just being a basic gem?
So it being upped in value because it's an amulet?
Well, it's like an amulet necklace now. Yes.
That's an amulet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. What do you think it'd be worth now? Because eventually I might have to sell this.
Well, I'm not really skilled. I know you said it had some sort of magic in it.
Mhm.
I don't know what kind of magic it is, so I couldn't really
It actually-
give you the best appraisal. I don't know the value of it.
Okay, if it helps, it actually does store magic in there, so that helps it all.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. I don't know how valuable that is to a spellcaster. You might
Okay.
want to take it to a mage's college or a mage who would know the value in that, be able to give you a better estimate.
Okay, good to know. Unfortunately today I don't have time to do that, so I'll probably be able to go over to the new world.
Okay. Good luck on your journeys. Please stay safe.
Thank you, we'll
Hopefully
do.
you can bring gems of this quality back here soon.
We'll do. I'll definitely recommend to other people this shop.
Thank you. And then who else wants to go next to pick up their stuff? Okay.
So I'm back in the leather worker.
Okay. Okay, well, they're done.
Yeah. How do they look?
Look pretty well. They're very tough. It was actually extremely hard to get the strings to tie it together. I actually broke 6 needles.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it though.
Okay.
We have plenty. So here they are.
I throw 1 silver at her for the needles.
Thank you. I await your return.
I'll be back.
So both pairs give you +1 to your AC.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's why I was saying you gonna give them to somebody, because
You have a
plus
tank.
plus AC magic items are the best thing you can get. The tank can have.
Really?
Yeah.
And to be
How
fair,
much you
you're
wanna
kind of
pay
just back
for
there
it?
just throwing spells.
2 gold.
2 gold
For both.
for both. I kind of want one of them at least.
Tank.
They're much valuable. Come on, talk to her there.
Well, I mean, it'd be a lot more useful for me to have them, though. Knowing I'm going to be the one that's making sure you're not getting hit. Taking most of the
Try to
damage.
talk a little louder, just for.
I'm pretty attached to these.
3 gold's the best I can do.
You want 3 gold? Or you want them for 3
I
gold?
mean, I'll take 3 gold out of your hands.
I actually really like that you guys have been spending your fucking money, because now getting a couple gold is like, gimme, boy.
Okay, 3 gold and you get both.
Alright, sounds good.
Shake my hand.
So what's your AC now? Like 19?
Yeah.
Fuck, boy.
I'd like to get something like that.
That's pretty tough.
That'd be fat. If I even hit like 15, I'd
Boy,
be
you're a
happy.
monk. Your skin is armor.
That's nice.
Yeah, I know, but more AC, more beef.
So like,
Yeah.
how do you get like tougher skin? You just like get a rock and just like rub it on your skin and build a
It's
callus?
just through,
or-
it's just through strengthening their bodies.
You just take a stick and like smack every.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some monks of like
Some
certain
monks
class
actually
can get
do that.
like 19 AC natural fucking armor.
Oh my god.
I walk up to Pale Eyes when I find him.
Okay. Are you so? Are you guys at the dock now?
Yeah.
I'm still like just outside the shop of that. I think I'm gonna try to go get that net, but I do want to change into the gem lady.
So you're gonna do what? I'm sorry.
Like
Turn
change,
gem lady.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go try to get the a net. So I'm gonna go back to the fisherman shop.
So you walk in and he looks at you and he seems very excited that you've come in. What can I do, young lady?
Well, hello. Do you have a 15-foot net that's weighted? My son is actually about to go on his first voyage, and I want to get him a net for like a going away present.
Yeah. For you, I'll do 15 silver.
15 silver? Would you be willing to do 14? Unfortunately, that's all I brought.
Roll a persuasion check.
Silver.
15.
14 silver will do.
Perfect. Here you go. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Anytime. Come back whenever you'd like.
Will do. I get a creepy vibe from that last comment. Alright. I'll leave that place and get like 10 steps away. I'm like, and then just walk to the dock.
Okay. You go back to your normal.
Yes, I go back to my normal form and go to the
Shopkeeper
dock.
I see you and I
Transfer.
Okay. So you guys get back. You guys all see each other.
Hey, Pale Eyes.
Hey guys, how you doing?
So, I noticed you did something to me not too happy about.
What are you talking about?
I think you know exactly what you did to me.
I have literally no idea what you're
You
talking
know,
about.
I have 3 gold that are not in my pocket.
For those listening, last session, Awaraba gave him some coins from prestidigitation, so Kylan realized he's missing some gold.
Yeah, so, you know, we're about to go on this journey together, and, you know, we probably should start getting along. We got this pretty awesome sword, but I'd be willing to give it to you for 5 gold and 50 silver, but this time you're not to cheat me out.
I really have no idea what you're talking about. You
Roll-
probably just lost
Roll
it.
it. Roll a deception check,
Okay.
and you roll insight.
I like how I'm just chill with everybody.
4.
It's insight, right?
Yeah.
Dude, if it's higher than a 4, you're good.
Yeah, it's gonna be high.
Okay.
What'd you get?
It was like a 5.
Wait, you go. Yeah, so you can tell he's full of shit.
Wait, actually, 11. Sorry, forgot to add my modifier.
It's 11?
Yeah, I have a +6 deception.
Fuck you.
So you can't tell.
Well,
Maybe miscounted.
with my insight, it's
Maybe miscounted.
actually. I was just guessing my insight was 2. It's actually 8, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to your gold. You might have just lost it in the battle or dropped it when you were paying somebody.
I mean,
something.
I still don't trust you.
Okay.
But, I mean, I'm trying to start off a new leaf here. And
Well-
I'm trying to give you a sword and let
Guys,
the
let's
gold
just
go.
we're all going over there together. Let's hash it out, shake hands,
I'll do it 5
Right.
gold.
and work out a deal.
real
Unfortunately, I don't have a use for a sword right now as I'm a caster, and it would just weigh me down.
Alright.
However,
yeah,
if
'cause
I
you do also have that big ass staff.
yeah, it's just I have the staff like the small little dagger that I've got with me, but
I mean, it's a short sword.
Better than a dagger.
You couldn't do any cheaper.
Yeah,
We're all,
this is
we're all
this is
trying to be.
this is allowing what he did, what I believe he did. To
I
me.
understand, but maybe somewhere down the road he'll pay you back.
unfortunately, right now I literally cannot afford that. Hitting little tough times. I haven't gotten many items compared to you guys, so I haven't been well in the economy. So right now,
How about I will help you out, and later down the road, just remember the favor I'm helping you out with now.
Oh yeah, Jack hasn't been buying shit. He's probably the most rich
broke.
guy
I'm
here.
not.
He's broke as hell.
I bought that dagger that I only got 2 gold for.
Oh,
Spent
yeah.
7, got 2.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
I'm gonna
right.
just
Horrible.
threw away 5.
Yeah.
But I will lend you as much as you need, and just
Alright.
remember the deed I'm doing now.
I can afford 2 gold right now without being completely broke. That'll bring me down to
I'll give you 3 gold and 50 silver. So now you have 5
Just
gold.
3. 3's good.
Okay.
okay.
Alright.
So now I'm down to
I'm down to
4
6.
gold. However, guys, I did just score this pretty rad fishing net.
Hey.
So
So when you leave,
starting a new leaf.
Yay, we are all friends, somewhat now.
would you like to know the stats of the sword?
Yes.
This
I
isn't.
Shut up. It does a 1d8 plus 5 plus a d4.
Necrotic. And it deals magic damage, so.
Yeah.
will. Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm trying to add this at the same time you're telling me this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love those stickers on your laptop. Those
Oh,
are literally-
yeah.
Oh, you have like 1 gold left.
I love the Bond
You do?
one.
Do you?
Yeah.
And the
That's
Excalibur one.
Oh wow.
You had 90 silver, so I pretty much
I
almost
need to get
have
one
7.
more for like right there. Okay, so wait, what is the this short sword, right?
Yeah, it's a short
What,
sword.
do you have a name for it by any chance? Or?
It's just a magical short sword.
Give it a
It's
fancy
necrotic.
name.
Yeah.
Make it personal to you.
The Decayer.
That's
I
actually
like that.
fits.
That's actually pretty solid. Yeah. Hold on, let me.
Good
just-
job.
Friend.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you. Technically, you should have died last campaign.
Last campaign or last session?
or
Last session, sorry.
Oh,
last
yeah.
Session, I
You should have died.
Yeah, you should have.
Because if you think about it, you charged at him at the beginning. He had.
An opportunity to attack.
You were attacking with a flaming fucking sword, and on top of that, you're a paladin, which is an undead sworn enemy.
So you should have been targeting me left and right.
So remember when I said I'll roll a 50-50 to see who it hits, and then it attacked Gwen instead?
It actually
You
was
should-
going for me.
You
I
should have
know.
fucking died.
Yeah, you're lucky that I have.
One more time. What are the stats of that sword?
So
Sorry.
it does a 1d8. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
1d8 plus your strength plus a d4 necrotic, and it does magical damage.
Alright,
Ooh, that should be hitting different.
Bum, 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 bum.
Christronics.
It's the most overplayed thing in 2019. Should they know?
Rudy.
Awesome.
Oh my god. Rudy, shut up.
I'll let
Boy.
it there.
I'm gonna go get
Yeah,
water
hey,
real
can
quick
you
then.
can you shut the door?
It is shut. I don't even know how you got down here.
No.
Great name now.
He's a piece of furniture.
I
He
just actually
kind of
did
was
sword
there.
decay.
Really?
The Decayer sounds so cooler.
He went with sword of decay.
Did you actually name it in there? Okay.
So you just go like, it does a customized thing in there, so you can just kind of mess with it.
That's actually really cool.
Might
I didn't know
just
you
go
could
with
do
Yeah,
that.
it's really nice. When you
Yeah.
put like the notes, it actually like shows it like what you put for quick reference. So it's really nice.
Kyle went to the restroom, so
Do you want to pause your
we
sound?
will proceed in a second.
Do you want to like pause that for like a minute? I might stop and like I don't know.
Alrighty. So, can you guys let him out?
Yeah, I don't know who let him down here.
Wasn't he?
I think his dad might be home, so he's freaking out.
He's been home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he came down here. That's right.
And then we're like,
Yeah, 'cause we were just starting and recording,
Yeah.
so I was,
Yeah, because you shoot him and told him to go away, so he went upstairs crying.
Yeah, you looked in his face and told him, "Fuck you, brother."
I actually went like this. I was like, because the only reason why, because Tim was talking, he talked over him, so I was like, alright.
alright.
So you guys get there,
Oh no.
We'll have the dogs, obviously.
you're at
Did everybody
the,
get the rations?
it's fine, I have a lot of time. So you guys got to the dock, and let me find the guy that you guys were, where's the mini for him?
How long is this journey gonna be?
5 days.
5 whole days.
Ooh.
So the guy that,
Are we all gonna have to roll for a seasickness check?
maybe.
Yeah.
So,
Are we gonna fight any sea creatures?
welcome back, guys. So you guys ready for your 5-day journey?
More or less.
As ready as we're ever gonna be.
Unfortunately, I won't be coming with you guys, but I want to introduce you guys to the captain. So you guys get there, and there's just this very large ship. You can tell it probably has 3 floors on it. There's currently around 30 crew and probably around 50 passengers
How's it
that are
look?
going with you guys.
Well kept.
Well kept, very well
Good
kept.
ship.
Yeah.
Very good ship. The sails has the Silvir Kingdom crest, which I'll create here soon and show you guys the crest of each empire.
Okay.
There's all kinds of what appears to be tons of different types of people. Some of them are just common folk that are interested in living there. Some of them seem like they're dressed in, leathers and mails and plates, like they're there, like maybe adventurers or knights or guards or that kind of stuff. They're all boarding onto the ship. There's a big crowd with, people waving people off, people hugging each other, telling them to be safe. All that. So,
Yeah, are you recording?
yes,
Okay.
Are we gonna meet the captain? I kind of want to meet the captain.
you will.
Is his name Captain Ahab?
Throw those chips down here whenever you're done with them, boyo.
Which chips do you need?
I'm talking, like, just letting Tim know whenever he's done with those chips, throw them my way, fam.
That's your 1-day ration today.
Yeah. That one chip was your
So he takes you guys onto the ship.
Thank you.
Before you guys got there, also you noticed that on the sides of the ships there appeared to be windows which might have had cannons. The top of the ships on each side there's a ballista on each side. He noticed you guys. He noticed you guys were looking at him. He says, "The waters over there are very dangerous around this continent. As you've heard, there are lots of unknown monsters there. So we try to make sure this voyage is as safe as possible. Plus, it's the only ship. You never know if foreign country might try to sink you the ship just in case. Just to prevent you guys, the Silvir Kingdom from expanding."
Who's this?
Captain, you haven't talked to him yet.
Oh.
So takes you up onto the ship. He takes you into the so you get up there and there's in the middle, a little bit past the what's the mast? Is that what holds the sail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right behind the mast there appears to be 2 sets of stairs going down. But they looks like they're going in. There's a wall in between each set of stairs. Looks like they go different places. And on the sides, there's staircases to go up. So he takes you up the steps and into those two like a double door up there. He takes you in. This is the captain quarters. So you guys walk in there, and you see a big burly man. He's older. He has long beard with 3 strands. They're tied up. He looks very hardened. He has scars on his face. His sleeves are currently rolled up, and you can see like suction cups from maybe some sort of. They're pretty big. They're very large. He looks like he's probably been doing this. Yeah, he's seen a thing or two. He's been doing this for a long time. You can probably tell. And he's sitting there doing paperwork with a quill. He seems to be writing stuff. He looks up and he says, "Ah, old friend." And he said, "Yes, Gideon. This is Gideon Bellwater. Gideon, these are,
The captain's name's Gideon.
yeah, Gideon Bellwater.
How do you spell that?
Gideon, and then Bellwater, Velwater.
He's the what again?
Captain.
What's the ship's name?
SS Frontier. It's the primary ship that is used to go back and forth to the Silvir Frontier. So, Gideon, these 4 here, they've been a huge help these last couple days guarding the warehouse for the supplies on this ship. They've proven their strength and their worth. I wish you to give them your hospitality and to make use of them however you see fit. I can vouch for their strength. If there's anything you guys may run into, feel free to. I know you guys have plenty of other shipmates and capable people, but I assure these guys will be of use to you. And if you need anything, feel free to turn to them. He looks at each and every single one of you, and he looks up and down and goes, The sea is vast. There's lots and lots of unknown that you couldn't even imagine is out there. We'll see if you can prove your strength when the time comes." And he looks at you, Abraba, and you're pale and scrawny, and he's like, "This one here, I think he might blow away in the wind."
Sir, I am stronger than you think.
Really? Well, we'll see. And then, the guy, I didn't give a guy who gave you the mission a name yet, I don't think. He looks at you guys, he's like, "Don't worry guys, this is just his personality. He seems rough around the edges, but if you get his respect, he'll treat you very, very well, like an old friend." So,
By the way,
and then, as, hold on, he kind of looks down back at his papers, and the doors open up again, and a short halfling walks in. Let me see if I can move the picture. Short halfling comes in with he has a sack on the side, brown hair. He seems to have large robes that don't really seem to fit his body. Walks in and he says, "Gideon, sir, here's the rest of the paperwork to finish off before we leave." He goes, "Oh yes, Flint. Here, give me them. I need to finish this off before we depart. Looks like we'll have to depart within about a half hour, around 6:30. And he looks at you guys and he's like, "Guys, this is Flint Zigabush. He's the first mate. He's very young, but he is more than well proved himself. He might be young and naive, but listen to him. He'll be the one coming to you guys whenever I need anything. So treat him with respect." And Flint looks over at you guys, and he goes, "Pleased to meet you guys. What are your names?"
Nice to meet you, Flint. I'm Ayhlos.
Moku.
Kylan.
Bravo.
Nice to meet you guys. I look forward to working with you guys on this voyage. If there's anything you need, feel free to come to me.
I hope you feel the same way. I'm excited to make myself useful on this journey.
Thank you. I'm here to gain experience as well. Hopefully one day I can take over as captain of this ship. I know Gideon holds it very well. He's been in service for over 30 years. He's gone from just a small little ship all the way up to this, and now he's part of the most important thing of this country at this time. And Gideon just kind of chuckles and he goes, Flint, my boy, you got a long way to go from there. We're going to need another 5-10 years of service before this guy passes away. Well, enjoy your guys' stay. If you go down the steps, if you take the left staircase going down, that'll take you into the living quarters where your bunks will be. The right set of stairs will take you to the mess hall or the tavern, if you will. We'll let you guys know if you need anything. So he kind of bows at you guys. The guy who hired you guys looks at you. He's like, well, safe journey. Hope to see you guys back soon. Jack?
Are we getting paid
For what?
for guarding the stuff?
Bring it up.
Wait, guard yourself on the ship?
No, there's stuff that we just don't afford to wear.
Instead of asking me, you could ask him.
I didn't know if I was just like gone or something, or I
No.
wasn't paying attention and it already happened.
We can pay for guarding that shit.
I just realized that like as soon as we bring it up. By the way, sir, what's his name?
Have give him a name.
We
What?
smoke one up.
Just say, hey, sir.
Hey, sir.
And he kind of like looks back at you and he's like, yes.
By the way, I don't mean to bother you about it, but this was a quest that we took up to guard the supplies. Are we getting paid for that?
He kind of smiles wryly and is kind of like, yes, the coin. Forgot to mention. Okay, and he pulls out his pouch and he tosses it to you. This is for all of you guys. I'm sorry for forgetting. Safe. I hope you guys are safe and well. Come back and see me when you guys return.
Will do, sir.
So in the coin pouch there is 15 gold
So how much is that for people?
with a sealed with a note inside of it.
What's the
It seems he planned to give it to you guys. It says, I give you guys 10 extra gold for protecting the warehouse. It was a tough job, but come back to me anytime and I will promise to serve you better than any of the other people that work under me.
That's $3.75 per person.
So guys, we got 14 gold. How do we want to split this
I
up?
think evenly is fair.
Evenly, please.
No one caught on to that. I'm really sad. It was 15. I said there was 14. Now there's 15 gold, so that's how much? 375 apiece.
$3.75.
That's so unlike your character.
It really
That's
is.
why we
That's
did
why I
like
ignored it.
blushing. They're like,
That's
all
right,
right. I know.
Yeah. You know you roleplay your character well, but no one else even suspects anything from you.
I can just hear guys smile like, I'm just joking, guys, or something. After we're going,
I'm
oh,
just
okay, that was a
joking.
joke. Oh. Come to find out, you're just really bad at jokes. Just doesn't get social cues. It's like a big mouth at one character.
So, you guys exit the captain quarters. As you guys step out, you see Flint like just bust out the door, and he's running with all this papers. It looks like a paper or two. Doesn't really have anything on it. Just kind of came out of the pouch and just blew away in the wind. And he's running, and he gets down to the plank where you board, and he runs down and he passes it off. Passes it off. You see as he's doing this, you see all the crew letting the sails go and untying the rope, and the ship starts to move, and he runs back up the dock and runs back into the captain's quarter. Seems to be a very quick guy. And with that, the ship departs.
Time to meditate.
It is 6 o'clock. Some of you guys haven't slept much.
What day
I
is
don't
it?
know. It's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, I think I'm
So
gonna
you
start.
guys will arrive on
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
Is that
shit.
it? Yeah.
Fuck, I'm stupid.
Mouth hard.
Muff board.
He's monk. Forgive him.
Halor forgives
So
all.
I'm gonna kind of like start getting my bed area, like kind of like laying my stuff out, kind of try to calm down.
So when you guys enter the quarters, there's not really any personal rooms.
Just all
There's
fine.
just
Is it like the hammock?
yeah, there's
styles?
hammocks.
Just a big sleep.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna
There's
still
about-
just do my hammock.
There were when you walk down the steps, there was a hallway, and there was 2 rooms on each side, and at the end of the hall there was another room, and each one had about 10 bunks. 10 hammocks on each side for the 50 passengers. Some of them are higher up. There's 2 rows of 4 that are kind of like up, and then there's 3 at the end that are down below, with nothing above them. There's a couple people have already taken their beds. There's one open at the end where there's none on the above. There's a couple people who've taken the side bunks, and 2 of the hammocks that are by themselves with nobody above them have been taken. You guys are free to
What the fuck?
pick your seats.
You got this big ass spiral in your beard. I guess I'll pick out a bunk. Are there 2 together, or are they all separate?
Yeah, I took the last separate bunk.
I'm surprised no one fought over that.
Is there?
I'll sleep on the floor.
People are gonna be seasick. Don't want anybody vomiting
Too late now.
on the
you
top.
claim.
He
Yeah.
claimed it. No one fought.
Can we also claim the loss?
Is there? So you said?
Shut the fuck up.
So you said somebody
Tim,
already, like an
wanna
NPC already took
do a little
the.
bit of
Hold on,
Roll
guys.
for
Hold
it.
on. What, Nate?
So like one of those bunks that are like
There's
by
some.
themselves, like a passenger took that, not one of us, or
2 gold.
just trying to
The ones at the end of the hall?
Yeah.
Two of the 3 have been taken.
by like just not us, but by other people.
Yeah. Other
Okay.
passengers.
So I'd like to do is I'd like to use prestidigitation to make a really rancid, like rotten egg smell, and just kind of like waft over there next to one of them, so they think one of those guys is just ripping it the whole time.
There's 2 people currently at that bunk, though. The 2 that are taken.
That's
Tim's
fine.
on
I know.
his now.
No, I'm
trying
fighting Tim over it. We're gonna
I'm
be
already
No,
on
I'm
it.
trying to get the one guy to like leave. Like this guy's
You want
nasty, and then like
So you approached him, because you only got like 5-foot range.
yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of like
Let's do
hovering over there.
friendly little.
Just like make it look like I'm like going through my
So
stuff.
you
but
do
just-
that, and the guy looks up at you and is like, "Dude, what did you eat today?"
Dude, I'm sorry. Like this is, I get a little nervous, and my tummy's just not right. Like I've
Well,
never done a.
get your ass over to the other side of the room. I don't want any of that over here. For
Dude,
the next 5
I
days.
can't help it. And while I'm doing that, I want like a really shitty like shark sound coming out. Like, oh.
Alright, so this guy, he stands up and he kind of towers over you. He's around like 6'5", and he's kind of huge. And he's like, "Boy, get your ass over there."
I get off.
I'm
my
sorry.
bunk.
This is where I have to be. This is the general area I was
There
told
is
to go to.
no one was told to sit anywhere. You get over there.
That's not what I was told. So I'm.
I walk
this is
up
my
behind the
area.
guy and tower
So
over him.
he
I run and jump.
he
in Tim's
grabs
bunk.
you
Fuck you. No.
and just launches you across the room.
Can I grab him and launch him?
So while I'm flying,
So
going
he
like,
has a bunk?
I already got you. I jumped in yours. He got up to help him. I jumped in.
So
Tim's
can I throw him and then take his bunk?
You can certainly try.
All right, I try.
So you walk up to him, roll a strength check.
Roll what?
Strength.
I got a 17.
So you go to grab him, and you kind of nudge him, and he doesn't even like
I'm so much
get
bigger
off.
than
And
him.
he looks back at you, and he kind of like looks up, and he goes, "You're pretty tall, but you're not very strong."
Ow.
You, I am strong.
I jumped in Tim's bunk because he got up to help. So I'm in Tim's bunk
Can
now.
I just brawl this dude out?
Say what you want.
All right.
What are you gonna say?
Take
You
him
gonna
to
say anything?
Well,
take him to the tavern.
all right. So we got 2 options here, sir. 1, you can skedaddle, or 2, we can take it down the hard way. It's up to you.
Boy, we've left. It's been 20 minutes. and you're already wanting to start a fight,
Yeah, I really want my bunk because I want a bunk.
roll intimidation.
20 minutes.
You still see the coastline.
He kind of like still looks up at you, and he's like, "Listen, we're gonna be on the same boat for the next 5 days. Just get back to your seat. I'm gonna
Here's
keep
10
it
silver.
to myself." Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go lay down now.
I'm gonna take the bunk.
His bunk?
Yeah, because he took my bunk.
Tim, that's the whole point. Tim was
That's
trying
the
to take.
whole point.
So aren't you gonna go back and fight for your bunk back? That guy has nothing to do with your bunk.
Okay, but he took my bunk. And
Okay, then go fight him.
Yeah!
I don't give him 10 silver.
You already.
You already- it's too late, you already-
He went back into his bunk.
Alright, then I'm brawling him for my bunk.
Okay, then do something. Or talk to him first.
I've already tried.
I'm just
He
sitting
stole
there
my bunk. He
I'm
knew
sitting
what
there
he
with
was
my
doing.
feet propped up, my hands behind my head, and I'm just rocking back and forth with my little hammock.
You're in Tim's bunk,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
I stole his. He didn't want to fight over it, so I took it.
Because I went to help him.
So I'm just sitting there swinging.
So
back.
what's happening?
I'm
I
not
want
sure.
my bunk back.
Okay.
So you're fighting a Boku for your bunk.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do?
Fight him. Because he already said
Are
he
you
wanted
gonna
to fight.
say something? Or are
He
you gonna
already-
punch?
he already-
Be specific.
He already expressed that he wanted to fight over his bunk.
so
Okay,
talk to
then
a
say
Boku.
what you're
Go
gonna
into
do.
character and
Talk
go
to a
say
Boku
something.
about it, Kylan.
A Boku.
Yeah.
Give me my bunk back.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty comfortable.
I go and toss him out of the bunk.
Try.
What will I run with that?
Strength, probably.
Strength.
Okay, so then I got 21.
See, what are you doing with him?
I'm tossing him out of the bunk.
Where are you throwing him? Just.
Down to the floor and to the side.
So you pick him up and you just launch him, and he just smacks into the wall. As this is happening,
No, I wanna, no. Come on, Mike. Let's play this out.
We're both not gonna get a bunk.
that's the wrong person.
Thick.
The potion
Oh,
of
I
dummy
guess it was.
thickness.
Mike, let's play this out. I want to see how this works.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
She dummy thing.
How far did I get launched? Like across the whole room? So that's what I'm imagining. He grabs me by the head, just yeets me away.
So as you guys are down there, you hear a door open, and this dwarf walks down, and he's carrying a very large, like two-handed wrench, and he's walking down. And he looks pretty tough. He walks down and goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
I was reclaiming my bunk.
He stole mine.
I went
Listen.
to help someone out, and then this man jumped.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what you guys are doing. If you do not damage this ship, I'm in charge of repairing this ship and keeping it in a safe state so that we can make it safe across this fucking ocean.
Fair enough.
Well, what do I do about my bunk? He stole it.
There's 6 other empty bunks, you idiot.
I claimed one first.
I don't give a damn. I'll throw you off this boat unless you guys just settle it like men. You are acting like children.
Okay.
I claim a bunk.
No more fighting.
What?
We're also have to take this up with the captain.
at this point, I'm starting to
Sounds
like
scary.
come to from getting like thrown across the bay. Like, oh god. Maybe that wasn't one of the best
Hoodie guy
decisions of my
shows up.
life.
It's alright.
The other guy shows up and saves Nate midair.
So he just looks at all of you, and some of the other crew members are just like, they're just commoners. Like they're not here to fight or anything. They're here to just live there, and they're just like staring at you guys with like large, like big eyes. They're
Is
just
he
kind of
done?
like a little startled.
Is he done talking?
Yeah, he's walking back up the steps.
Alright. Kylan. We'll settle this a different time.
We'll see about that.
It's gonna turn into like Full Metal Jacket, and just put soap in the pillowcases, just beat the fucking shit out of you in the middle of the night.
I'll just go in the empty bunk. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find one next to him and sit next to him.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in my own bunk, shaking my head at all the stupid shit you guys are doing.
My neck also kind of hurts, and I got a slight headache from being thrown
I'm
across
chilling
Being
in my
yeeted
single
across
bunk.
the fucking room.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's about 10 o'clock at night.
I'm
It's dark out. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna use Prezi to warm up some of the pieces of meat I have, the sheep,
Okay.
or sheep, and just
Use
nibble
what?
some of that Prezi. You can warm something up.
Prezi.
Presentation.
Oh,
It's just easier to say that,
it is.
so I just say Prezi. But yeah, I don't use that. Just kind of like warm it up and just kind of sit there in my bunk, just like.
Yeah. While you guys are sitting there in the darkness, only like half the people are actually in their bunks. You guys hear like kind of like a commotion. You hear music being played in the room over. Sounds like it's coming from the mess hall.
That piques my interest. I'm like, I'm gonna go check this out. Does anybody else want to go? Sounds like there's a party going on or something.
I'll go with you, Abaraba.
I'm
Alright.
going to sleep because I'm tired.
I'm just gonna meditate.
I'm not gonna. Of course you are. I'm not gonna stay out that late. I'm pretty tired, but I just want to kind of explore a little bit and kind of get a feeling for this boat. So I've never.
All right. So you guys go up the steps, and as you get closer to the tavern, the music starts to get louder. So you guys walk through the doors. There's seems to be 2 barmaids, and the bartender or the cook is at the desk. A large man, long beard. He's got a pretty large cleaver. Seems like he might be more of a butcher than anything. He's got some sort of looks like a flintlock gun on his strapped to his side. He's got a sleeve of tattoos on his right arm. He just seems to be kind of overseeing everything while the barmaids do their thing. There's all kinds of music playing. My internet's out, so there's no music actually playing right now. And seems to be quite a bit of people in here. I'd say around 10 to 20 people in here. They're all sitting around at the tables. There's 2 empty tables. Some people are playing cards. Some people are just talking. It seems most of the people in here are probably adventurers or along those lines. Doesn't seem like any common folk are in here right now. What do you guys do?
I'm not even there.
Yeah, they're not here.
Honestly,
Just
just
us,
me.
yeah. So, is there like a dance floor kind of thing since there's like music, or is it just
No,
kind
it's
of like?
not a dance floor. This is not a club.
Okay, I don't fucking know.
I'll just go up and make conversation with the butcher.
Okay, I'm gonna grab us a table. So,
One of the barmaids escorts you to a table. Is it just one of you?
to us.
2. Okay. OS, you walk up to the cook, and he seems to just be sitting there cleaning his
he's just
giant, overly sized cleaver.
He's just sitting at a table.
He's sitting down at a chair up at the behind the counter.
I walk up to him, I greet him, I say, "My name's Ellis. It's nice to meet you. I'm new here to this ship."
He sits there and he's still polishing his blade, and he looks up at you and he says, "What can I get for you?"
I'm not really looking for too much. Just here for conversation, pretty much. I heard the music. I thought I'd come by.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty lively around this time. As the voyage goes on, everyone gets tired of being here at sea. I expect it to die down a little bit, but we just ventured out. Spirits are high. People who aren't used to the sea, though, it'll die down here soon.
I noticed that's a pretty big cleaver. It seems like that might be used more for just butchering.
I've had this thing here since I was 4 years old.
You could lift it at 4 years old?
Fucking right, I could. I used this thing to train up this big body I have right now. That thing was larger than I was. My father gave it to me. He cut up all kinds of animals with this thing. Nowadays, I use this to cut up some animals as well as fight troublemakers that make trouble in my bar.
I was going to say, seems like you may be handy for that. I noticed you've got a flintlock too.
Yeah, I do have a flintlock. This was also given to me by my father. He was a sailor as well. Cook on one of the best ships the Silvir Kingdom has ever had. I use this to keep myself in safe just in case.
I see. I was given some things too. At that point, I reached behind my back, conjure some eldritch magic, and say, I have a very handy gift if you ever need someone to help you enforce the law.
Oh? I think I know you. You're friendly with the captain, yes?
We've made acquaintances, yeah.
Caught the captain's attention, you must be pretty tough.
I try to rely more on strength of character than physical strength.
Okay. Well put. For your stature, I don't think you would be able to live very long in a fist fight.
My skills would require staying out of the range of your big fists, sir.
Well, I expect you to also help out if there's any troublemakers here in this tavern. Look forward to working with you.
It'd be my pleasure. What was your name?
Come on, Mike.
Really?
Listen.
Felicia? I'm trying to, but you're not saying anything.
The whole meme of like DMs not having. Like,
Troy, name's Troy Halvir.
Troy what?
Halvir.
How
Halvir.
Yeah.
Heal.
Wub wub.
Well, it was nice meeting nice meeting you, Troy. I'm gonna go over here with my friend Abaraba and have a seat.
It's a pleasure. What was your name, sir?
Ellis Flip Worm.
Nice to meet you, Ellis Flint Worm.
Elvis? That was Elvis.
Can you not read?
I thought it was like a German name.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
He's so serious
Are you
about
fucking
that.
around right now?
that's serious.
You said Elvis.
I have always said Elvis.
No, you have not.
You have not. Get out of here.
Fucking around.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Swear to
you
God.
make your way back to his table.
Yeah.
While he was up there, I ordered us 2 drinks.
That's 3 silver.
Okay.
Got me, bub?
Yeah.
I got.
It's a little cheap, but
I woke up.
keeps the spirits high.
Sounds good.
I woke up from napping.
Okay.
Chose to go out and see what's going on.
Quick power nap. Do you make your way there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
We're
walk
gonna jump in
in.
Tim's bunk.
You see Abaraba and Kylan at their table. There seems to only be 2 chairs.
Elvis. Not
Kylan, sorry. Sorry.
Mike, I'm just running and jumping in Tim's bunk.
Okay.
I will literally.
Because you've been meditating, haven't you? Okay.
I'm standing there and I heard the footsteps and I open one eye and I see that he's walking out and I probably jump in his bed.
I'm
Like
going to
You're
say.
like a
All right.
fucking
So you walk in
child.
and there's only 2 chairs at the table.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Oh, there's only. I grab a chair and pull up.
Well, the thing is me and Tim both worship the same God, so I feel like me and him
They're,
kind of connection going on.
Yeah. Well, there's no
Playing around.
other 3 chairs.
Oh, there's
Next to you. You ask the barmaid for a chair.
Hey, can I get a chair over here, please?
Yeah, give me just one moment. So
No
she
problem.
heads back into the back room and brings out another chair for you to sit on.
Thank you. Here's a silver.
Thank you.
Can I also get 3 beers?
Yeah, yes sir. They'll be
Double
right up.
Fisted, my man.
So you sit down at the table.
I start chugging the first 2.
Welcome to our table there, Kylan. I thought you went to sleep. I thought you paladins would be tired after lugging all that armor around all day.
I'm surprised. I think you can do. What is it? Just here to drink. Here to drink.
Okay. So, guys, I think I have an idea to earn an extra coin on this boat.
Let's hear it.
So,
How are we gonna...
notice there's a lot of people in here, but not a lot of people dancing. There's a lot of guys here. What if I changed into like the hottest girl here, and just we try to swindle these people?
Now what if she sees you?
I'll make sure it's a commoner, the hottest commoner there.
Now what exactly does your plan entail?
So I'm gonna turn to a woman. There's music. I'm gonna start dancing around. I know some gypsy dances, and just try to impress the people while I'm distracted. If you could take a blind eye to the board and let unseen fiend
I think I'm
pickpocket
just
a
gonna
little bit.
continue to drink here.
So while you guys are talking, you overhear some people on the table next to you. Some of them seem kind of scrawny. One of them has like an eye patch. It seems they're drinking happy. They seem kind of rude and more, instead of distinguished, they seem to be more street smart. Like someone you'd not really.
Street smart.
Yeah, street smart. They don't seem super friendly. You overhear them, and they're. So, John, you ready to get over to this continent here? Yeah. All these fucking fools over here. We're gonna strike it rich over here in this next town. See if we can steal some stuff from these idiots here living here on the new continent. Maybe we can set up our base and find us some ladies, get some coin, set up a base somewhere in the forest, ambush some people. One of them goes, "Ha! I like the way you think."
Lucky I'm not down there.
These people have like
One of them looks over at Kyle and he's like, "You got a problem with us?"
Yeah, actually. Got a little problem with your plan there. I don't really like it.
Oh boy, here we go.
One of them just scoffs. So, are you a man of the church?
Yeah.
Heard you guys were a bunch of pussies.
You wanna find out?
Spicy.
Guys,
So it's my last beer.
gentlemen.
And he just goes, all you guys have all bark, no bite. All you guys just go around, talk about your lord. Meanwhile, his other buddy kind of is like chuckles, and he walks up and gets behind you, and he pours his ale down.
All right,
Wait, hold on.
You're not even here. You're
No, I just,
meditating.
Mike, I just
You're
stood up.
meditating.
You're
Actually, I'm
meditating.
sleeping in Tim's bed.
Yeah.
I actually just stood up. How is he gonna pour it on me when I'm 8 feet fucking
He did
tall?
it before that.
Oh. Still, I'm 8 feet tall. That's
I just
pretty
want to say
difficult.
I'm still drinking my ale, enjoying this.
Because
I'm not
I grabbed
interfering
him.
at all.
And fucking meet this motherfucker across the bar.
So you stand up, roll strength check.
16.
So you stand up, and you're solid 2.5 feet, 3 feet taller than this guy. He looks up and he is just sweating like, holy shit! I messed with the wrong guy. You just grab him, one hand on the throat, and you grab him, and you take your other hand and put him and grab his leg, and you just chuck him across the room. Knocks him onto one of the tables that other people were drinking at and spilled their drinks all over the place. His other friends kind of look over at their buddy that got just tossed, and they look over at you, and they're just silent right now.
Is the drink, was it still on the table, or wait, that was one that was completely poured on Tim, right? It was not like,
Just poured on him.
oh, okay.
I talked to his other two friends. I say, hey, your friends spilled their drinks. I think you owe them a new drink.
As I hear all this commotion going on downstairs or upstairs or wherever.
Big thud in the wall.
Yeah, I just heard just a bunch of shit crashing. So I'm gonna come
The,
downstairs and check it
The
out.
cook, who's shining his blade, stands up and just screams, and he just goes, "Hey! What do you think you're doing?" And he looks at you.
I hear that scream and I turn
Sorry,
around.
but I just rightfully did what needed to be done to this degenerate.
Seems that you're the one who's starting trouble in here.
Do you
And he
see
looks,
Troy?
he looks over at you and says, I thought you would be the one to stop this stuff from happening. You're sitting at his table. Is this your friend?
We can explain this, Troy. This is a paladin. This is a man of search here to very ill will conversation and decided to get involved, which I don't agree with his method, but that's what happened.
They poured their beer on me, so I mean,
They did start the fight.
Roll persuasion.
which one? Both of us?
Me?
Get that
21.
So he takes a look at you and he nods his head and he says, seems sorry about that. This line of work, being a cook, this is my whole life. I'm very dedicated to my my work. I don't want any crap ruining my business. And he looks over at the he walks up to the guy who's he's the guy that you threw at the table. He just kind of just regained consciousness. And he gets up, he seems still kind of dazed, and he sees this giant burly man standing over him. And the guy grabs him by the shoulder.
Troy.
Yeah, Troy, sorry, the guy. Troy grabs him by the shoulder, and he says, and what should I do with you? And the guy just kind of is still like half dazed, and he just spits in his face. And Troy just like puts his hand, and he just like slowly wipes it off. And he takes his hand that was on his shoulder, and he grabs the guy on the arm. He whips out his cleaver, and just chops off his hand. And the guy just wails and screams. Everyone in the whole tavern is just silent, just like
I'm just
Jamie
standing in the
Lannister.
doorway. I'm just standing in the doorway like, what the fuck did I
buddy,
just watch?
his buddies at the table just kind of like stand up and leave and just completely abandon him, like they didn't even know him and weren't even a part of it. And he takes the guy and he takes him to the back, and
Cooks him for dinner.
Makes him in the
So
the barmaid kind of just like who's carrying all the drinks just watching this, and as the Troy goes back, she kind of just holds up her drinks. She's like, all right, 3 rounds on everybody, cheer back up.
Yay! Opa! This whole time I've enjoyed myself thoroughly. This has been a great night.
This is very.
Well, I see that everyone's going back to normal, so I'm just gonna walk back upstairs and run in Tim's bed.
Pretend you didn't see anything.
Yeah. You're mentally scarred.
I'm
Just going,
I'm just sitting in Tim's
Who's
bed
Tim,
like,
Goku?
alright.
Yeah.
Kylan's bed. And I'm just sitting there rocking my feet back
It's okay.
and forth thinking about what I just witnessed.
So, I'm unfazed at all. Is there any gambling going on in this area?
The other side of the tavern.
Where are they playing? Dice,
Those cards.
Cards. Alright, I want to go over and gamble a little bit.
Hey, Abaraba, I noticed you're going to go gamble. Maybe you should prestidigitation a few aces up your sleeve beforehand.
Oh, don't worry. I
3 more ales.
got his cards. Okay, I think I can do
You
that.
can only do one at a time.
Huh?
You can only have one at a time. So a few aces, it has to be one.
Alright,
It's
so,
3 prestidigitations.
You can do 3 objects at once?
3 at once, yep.
Okay, sorry, I
yeah,
apologize.
so I'll have 3 aces at once. Actually, I'll do 2 aces and I'll get some extra coins.
Okay.
Cool, so I walk over there and kind of like,
Well, it can only be 1 coin.
So you walk up to the
I
guys,
can't do like a
guys
handful.
at the table,
Alright, it's up to Mike.
and they, Jace, you just ate. So he, I'm so proud of Jace that he's actually coming down. He used to be terrified of coming down here.
yeah.
Anyway, you walk up to the table, and the guys, look up at you and says, you got a pretty strong buddy over there, don't you?
Yeah, I'm consider more of an acquaintance.
Ha, well, it's gonna be a long journey. Hope you can keep up the entertainment for us while we're here, so it doesn't get all too dry and boring here. You care to join us in some cards?
Sounds good. Yeah, let me do that.
But now we're
So-
playing euchre.
I don't even know how to play euchre.
You never played euchre?
I played like
I
once.
It's a fun game. We should all.
I've never
play
played.
sometime. Euchre's awesome. Anyway,
Okay.
care to join us for some euchre?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, what are you willing to bet?
How much you bet euchre?
What is this?
Alright, I'm gonna put 3 silver up.
Are those your real silver? Or your
There's just gonna be a
Prezzies.
pot for the winning team. There was an older guy there. He said, "Well, I'm gonna go get a drink to go to the restroom. I'll let you fill in for my spot." The
Sounds
guy
good.
you just talked with, he'll be your partner.
Alright, sounds good.
You know how euchre works, right? You.
I know it's a team-based game.
Yeah, it's you and the person across from you.
Sure.
Straight across from you is your teammate.
Gotcha.
The way it works is you have 4 cards, and you want to try to win majority of the hands.
Oh,
So
sure.
maybe 5.
Why would you say
5
blackjack?
rounds.
Everybody knows blackjack. We're playing blackjack.
Fine, I'm gonna make this simple. It's
Sure.
not like you're.
Actually,
We're literally
play a
just
real
gonna.
card game. Real
Yeah.
Sure.
No. So you guys sit down and they're dealing out the cards. We'll roll. I'll just get your d20 out. Yeah. So you'll go to do your first round. Go ahead and roll.
1.
You lose the first hand, but
I got my 600
your partner wins that one.
Okay.
Wins the hand, so you guys get a point. Go ahead and roll again.
15.
Partner won you again.
Alright.
The partner's he's like, don't worry, buddy. I got you. I've been playing this for a long time.
Yeah.
Other guys look like they're getting a little agitated.
Okay. Roll again.
Yeah.
18.
You won that hand. You guys just won the first set.
Okay.
Roll again.
3.
You win that.
18.
Your teammate kind of looks at you, and before you throw your hand, he says, he goes like this, suggesting you to throw out a low card.
Gotcha. So I thought the lowest card I got.
So he throws out his card, and you guys get a euchre.
Okay.
So you guys get 3 points. You're at 4.
Okay.
Roll again.
Is euchre a game where
9.
knowing the other person's hand would be helpful?
Huh?
Is euchre a game where knowing the other person's hand would be helpful?
You don't
It
like.
can, but the thing is it's a team-based game, so you really have to, like, once you get skilled at it, you got to know what people might have.
So, like,
After cards get thrown, you might be able to you have to read your opponent's behaviors and get an idea of what they might have. If
So,
if
like,
they might be
people
throwing
can do,
I'm
like,
something
asking,
else.
I'm asking if
also.
you can cheat it by seeing the other person's hand.
Not really.
No. Okay.
It would help.
Would it?
Yeah, but you won't know what they're gonna throw. So you just gotta kind of guess your best.
Okay, never mind.
Just to speed this up, we're gonna do one last roll.
Sure. 1.
Partner says he's gonna go alone, which means you're out for this
Okay.
next set. Which means he's confident that he'll be able to win the majority by
Okay.
himself,
Gotcha.
and he wins. You guys win.
Yeah, sweet. You get 3 silver.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, you guys both get 10 silver.
Oh, 10 silver. Yay.
I drink another 3 ale. How much ale do I have to drink to get pissed drunk?
You've probably had enough.
I'm like 9 in, so.
Yeah, you're drunk as fuck.
Alright, so I walk back to my bunk and I lay down in it.
Oh, you're leaving now?
Yeah,
Okay.
pissed drunk.
Alright, so you lay down in it.
Well, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in Tim's bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm pissed drunk and I lay right on you.
So right now you're just
300
like,
pounds.
you can barely breathe.
I could. Whoa, I don't have any say so in it.
Dude, I'm 300
You
pounds.
were sleeping and he just laid down on you. So what are you gonna do?
You gotta squirm out, dude.
I'm gonna spend a key point to Xeria blow.
Get on the side.
It does nothing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Roll for it. See if it hits.
He's too drunk. He's not gonna care.
Oh, I rolled a 19, bud.
Roll for damage.
Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
Oh my god.
Just roll 3d4
3d4.
plus your dex.
4. 4. 4
Plus 1 in each one.
on Dex.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dex. Your Dex modifier.
Plus 4.
So
Rolled a
you just
16.
yes, you just took 4, 8, 12, 16. You just took like 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Really?
Yeah.
I still got 14. I still got 14 health.
Yeah, but
Still,
you felt it.
At least you noticed
You felt it. So
Yeah,
what happened?
but-
So what happened? You got.
So he
I just stayed there.
He not only knocked you off the bunk,
You're
on
conscious.
the floor holding
I'm
you up.
conscious?
Yeah, you woke up.
I just fucking slug him right in the face.
Yeah.
You just
You
can just
get
slug.
up?
Yeah, I got up.
Okay.
That counts as an action. It's my turn again.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Jack?
It's a no. Because it's a what you would call it, opportunity attack.
Shut up. What are you doing, Jack?
Fuck you, Mike.
What do you think you're doing laying on me like that?
Well, should have gone in my fucking bunk.
It's my bunk.
Do we have to go through this again?
Nah, I'm just joshing you.
Just
Wow.
walk away.
Just
Just walk
shit out
away.
of you, JK.
Just walk away.
Just get back in your bunk.
I just crawl into my bunk. Ow, you fucking cock.
And during that time, I look over at Elvis. Did you hear something? Something like thudding.
I thought I heard
So,
some
back to the tavern. You two are still sitting there. Or you get back to your table.
Yeah.
Jason.
I go back to the.
Hey, Mom, can you please take the dogs up and shut the door?
Yeah, Michael, up.
Okay.
So at this point. Alright, yeah. So at this point, yeah, I'm back. I go back to the table. I actually do want to ask the barmaid a question.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you guys like buy any goods here?
No. We don't buy anything here. There's not even a shop here.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No.
Never mind.
We have enough cargo downstairs as is. We don't have enough space for anything like that.
Do I have enough time to set up a little game? Try
What
and
kind of game?
try and get a little coin for myself.
Sure.
Okay. So I sit down in an empty table and I shout, come on, come get your fate enhanced. Does anyone come up?
Grab a drink.
Yeah, the older guy who took a break earlier from his card match came up. He seems to be pretty old. I'd say 60s. And
Okay.
he walks up and he puts his hand on this thing. He's like, what do you got here?
I am
Bless you.
Can you like stifle that? Jesus Christ. It's so disruptive.
I feel bad for the recording.
Give me a second. I have an assortment of magical items I've acquired that may or may not enhance your fate if you're willing to try. Depends on the stars.
The stars?
Yeah. If they're aligned for you today or not.
How much are you charging?
Well, just a reading is normally 5 silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tosses you 5 silver.
Okay. So I take my my little knickknacks, I put them in like a jar, I shake it around, I make some sparkles and eldritch purple flames around it, I toss it, and I say, this doesn't look too good. It looks like you may have trouble in your travels, you may lose a loved one, so it's not looking too good for you.
Well, my wife and son are dead. So, alright. This old man is getting old anyway. I came here to try to do something or see the world before I passed.
Well, maybe I can enhance your luck for another 5 coins. I can give it a go and talk to my patron.
Talk to your patron. Who's that?
He's very mysterious. He's always in my ear.
What can you offer me again?
Jason, want treat?
I never know what he's gonna do exactly.
Why not? He tosses you another 5 silver.
Alright, so I just, like, behind my back, I do, like, prestidigitation, bring, like, sparkling whatever, which is just, like, magic shit, and just, like, throw it into his chest. It absorbs into his chest.
Okay. So some sparkles just kind of just gather around him. And he just goes, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you liked it.
Well, I don't.
You don't. You don't like feeling good?
I don't feel good. It was sarcasm, idiot.
Oh. Well.
At
He
this
just walks
point,
away.
I'm just
Just walks
cracking up. I'm just cracking up laughing at this point.
This stuff always goes so much better in my head.
Yeah. So while you guys are sitting there drinking, you have a guy come over. He's got longer brown hair. Goes a little bit past, probably halfway between his ears and his shoulders. Seems he's got like a short sword strapped to his back. Wearing just leather pants, like a leather vest with a white undershirt. That's a long sleeve, kind of unbuttoned a little bit, with an amulet, some rings on. He walks up to you and like puts his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "You guys are pretty tough. What are you guys going to the new continent for? Could I just talk to you guys for a little bit?"
I don't see why not.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. And he just goes, "Barmaid, can you give me a chair?"
Who all's here?
It's just him.
No, it's
It's just
me,
us.
you three.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you three. Yeah.
Aboku?
No, I thought you went back.
No, he left.
He's on.
So did Jack.
So Kyle's gone.
Kyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone watches this.
Yeah. So, he grabs a chair and he sits down and he's like, "So what are you guys going off to the new continent for?"
Oh, well, I've got a personal conquest for my family. I don't want to get too deep into the details, but it's for vengeance and it's very personal.
It's a dark path.
And it can be.
You have an
Well-
order to go there.
I don't always suggest going down that path. It can steer one away from one's heart. It can darken your mind, darken the heart.
Someone hurt you there, bud?
No, I'm just giving advice from somebody that I lost.
Um,
What about you?
I have a mission to go there by a secretive organization.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of have to go there. It's kind of dark and complicated, but yeah, I was told pretty much I have to go here or something else.
seems you guys have been through some unfortunate experiences.
Yeah, have you not seen me? I died. I came back.
Well, I didn't know that, but that's a shame.
Pale as fuck. My eyes are white.
The changelings are already white as fuck.
Oh, that's right. Well, I just look like death all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys plan to do when you get there?
We'll just have to see what the world throws at us, I guess.
Well, there's workers getting food, farming the land. There's people, there's guard duty. There's a church there, you can work under the church. There's people going on missions to those explorers, as well as soldiers. Which one of those interests you guys?
Maybe I'll.
Probably for anything for me, be an explorer or a soldier.
And he puts his hand on your shoulder. It's like, that's exactly what I thought you were gonna do.
Pete spent $40 at McDonald's.
Jesus.
How does that
How
happen?
many nuggets did he buy?
40.
Is that that much?
40 nuggets.
And then he bought Mike's food, he bought his mom's food, and probably bought him food.
Yeah, he got.
Well, anyway, that's exactly what I was expecting. Me and my few friends over here. He looks back and there's 3 people at the table that he came from.
Okay.
You guys seem pretty formidable. Feel you can handle yourselves. Being an explorer on this new continent will be extremely dangerous, and we can get all the help. We need all the help we could get.
Oh yeah. Do you guys have like a specific mission in mind that you're doing once you get there, or just?
Well, really, we don't really have too many knowledge of what's outside the town, the frontier. They seems the supply of information going across the continent is not too much, since not many people do return after leaving. Really, we just want to go out there, get a feel for the land, adventure, just do whatever we want, free from the law. Hunt down some monsters, get some loot, sell it, just probably try to make a name for ourselves.
Are you offering to adventure together?
Yeah.
How do we split pay?
What you find is what you get.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. We actually have 2 other people that aren't with us right now. We have a monk and we have a paladin. Would you want them along as well, or just us?
The more the merrier.
Alright.
I want to look this guy up and down and see if I can get a feel for him.
Okay. Make insight.
Insight?
Yeah, I would be so trusting.
14.
Seems pretty genuine.
Okay.
What about this?
Well, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan? Well, why don't we meet up when we get back to the new continent?
And he taps he takes his hand off your shoulder and he taps like, I knew you guys would humor me. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Hopefully I can talk to you again sometime before the voyage is over.
Is there a picture of this dude?
No.
Well, you described him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll probably see you around in the next couple days.
Keep on.
Sounds good. And he just takes his leave. Goes back to his table.
At this point, it's getting kind of late. I'm getting kind of tired. I've got to get the
Yeah.
buzz going, so I
People
think
are
I'm
starting
gonna,
to head out. It's about midnight right now.
yeah, I'm gonna go to the hammock and take a
Yeah,
nap.
I'll
Okay.
go too. Just sleep.
Yeah.
So we sleep all day Saturday.
All night.
Yay. It's the morning.
I regain my health. Excuse you, Michael.
All right. So you guys you wake up. It's pretty quiet.
Low hangover.
You walk up to the main deck, and there's no land to be seen. It's pretty peaceful, clear blue skies, sunny. It's about 80 degrees probably. It's pretty warm, but not too hot or unbearable or too cold. The deck seems pretty lively. The crew's just going back and forth, inspecting the ship, making sure everything's going. There's other passengers in groups just talking amongst themselves up on the ship. What do you guys do?
I since I've got that fishing line and tackle, I kind of just want to find like a little corner and just kind of fish off there a little bit.
All right, it's from the edge of the ship. It's probably like a 12 to 14 foot drop into the water.
Okay, I have like 50 foot.
Maybe even 20 feet drop.
Okay. I've got 50 foot, so
Okay.
it makes it with some change.
All right, you can do some roll a couple times. What do you guys do?
Good. So my bunk.
Jesus Christ.
People talking.
I rolled a 17 after my third roll.
Damn.
I rolled 3s and 4s. That was pretty sad.
Look
You got
around.
some fish.
I'm gonna do
Yay!
some. I'm gonna do some like physical stuff, some like push-ups.
Okay.
Just gonna look around and see if there's anything interesting around.
Roll perception.
12 plus.
I'm just gonna meditate.
17.
So you see a group of people on the far side of the ship. They're talking. It looks like they're worried about something. Looks like they're talking kind of frantically.
I'll just get a little closer, make sure they don't notice me, and just kind of eavesdrop.
Okay. So you hear them talking about.
We should
Can
take
you take them upstairs? We're recording.
of course.
So and shut the door, please, so they don't come back down.
Okay.
So
Pretty tree.
you hear them talking about how they're worried about other ships showing up to ambush the main ship from the Novakian Empire. Said they overheard rumors that the warehouses were attacked, and one of them says he's heard from somebody that there was plans in the works to ambush the ship.
At that point, I call over Yeah, Abraba. They're saying some worrying things, saying that shit might be ambushed. What do you think? Should we talk to them or just kind of eavesdrop?
Let's eavesdrop for now. Let's kind of see what they say, then maybe confront them.
Okay, so we'll just keep listening.
Okay. One of them said he traveled from Novak, and he overheard the men saying that they were planning to ambush once they get closer to the continent. They said they were going to bring like 2 or 3 ships.
I wonder if they're connected to the people that we didn't fight, but Kion fought yesterday, who was talking about like stealing stuff right when we get there.
They were pretty scummy.
I think let's talk to what's the halfling's name?
Flint.
Let's talk to Flint, kind of like let him know what's going on, and see if we can get some information about you guys, maybe like names, where they're from, things like that. They have to have some sort of paperwork, right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
At the moment, you see, you look up on like the second deck, up close to where the captain's quarter is, and you see Flint just standing there, talking. He's not talking. Sorry, he's writing stuff on his clipboard, and then he's talking to seems to be a maybe late 20s woman, black hair, bandana. She seems she seems attractive. Let me pull up the picture for you guys to see. She has her owl, and it seems like she's constantly looking up at the sun and looking at where the ship's going, and they just seem to be talking.
Gotcha. I think we should walk up there and see if we can get their attention.
Alright, let's go up the stairs and
Alright.
talk to Flint.
Okay.
Yep, so we go up the stairs and get next to them.
Okay. You guys walk up and just kind of stand there, and he looks over to you and is like, "Hey guys, what could I trouble you with?"
Well, I hope you're not too busy, but we overheard something kind of worrying. Those gentlemen down there on the deck, they were talking about possible ambush from 3 or 4 Novakian ships.
He just kind of looks over and says at the woman, he goes, "Vanessa, we'll continue this later." And she goes, "Yes, sir." It's like, "I'll continue taking my notes and making sure we're on track." And she just kind of walks off. And he kind of grabs you guys and knocks on the captain's door. And you just hear the burly man just go, "Enter." You guys walk in. He's like, "Can you talk to the captain, hear what you've heard?"
Yeah, Captain Gideon, we overheard some men talking about possible ambush from Novakian ships, just to get to the point. And we want to know what you thought. You've ever heard
Well,
of this?
I've been kind of expecting them to do this. They've been trying to do this every couple voyages for the past couple years. That's not new. Did you hear any other details?
None in particular, but we did run into a group of people talking about wreaking havoc on the new continent, and we thought maybe they'd be connected to the ships, maybe not.
Wreaking havoc? What kind of things?
Down in the tavern, we actually got into, Kylan, the paladin in our group, actually got into a fight with one of the brutes, and he actually ended up hurting him pretty bad, but yeah, that's...
Okay. And you said you didn't hear... Also, in terms of the ambush, you just heard that we're getting ambushed. There's no extra details.
we didn't actually get to talk to him, I just overheard that there could
They
be...
said that. Okay.
Go ahead.
Did they say they were going to attack us when we got closer to them?
Dude, come on.
He's
It's right next to me.
He's sneezing. He can't help it.
You can lower it.
He
No,
did.
I can't.
You're
He
yelling
went
when you
like
sneeze.
this.
I literally went
He's
back.
fucking yelling when he sneezes.
No, did they say they were...
Okay, Tim, sneeze quieter. He can't control it.
No, did they say they were going to get... When we got closer to the continent that they were going to attack?
Yeah, and they also said that there was 3. They said 2 to 3 ships. Well, if you guys think these guys are connected, do you think I could ask you guys to do something?
Sure.
Anything.
They're not even here.
Did you?
I am now.
You were...
They just entered.
He just like appears behind us, like, "Oh hey, what'd you get here?"
I've been here the whole time.
It's all good still.
All right.
Tell I know I'm cute, but you don't need to cry.
Maybe you guys could figure out what room they're staying at. Maybe tail them for a day or two.
Alright.
I think we'll start to reach the new Ayhlos, the new continent. I don't know if I told you guys that was the name of the continent. Ayhlos.
Ayhlos.
Veylos is the continent you guys are on. Ayhlos is the new continent.
Okay.
I suspect that we'll get into Ayhlos' waters here within the next 24 hours. 20 to 48 hours. If you could do some reconnaissance before then, I'd appreciate that.
If you want, I could always capture one and torture him.
That's not needed.
I'm sorry he said that. He doesn't know.
I want my ship to remain peaceful, and we don't even know any hard facts if these guys are even involved.
Okay, well, I've got just the plan to do that.
Oh?
Oh.
I'm sorry, after you talk about threatening them, I'd like to hear the details of your plan.
Alright, so you may or may not know, but I'm a changeling. So that means I can change into people. And these are men, men like women, and we got very attractive women on here. So I'm going to change into one of them and see if I can gather some information, maybe at the tavern tonight.
How about instead of doing something risky like that, you knock one of them out and disguise yourself as one of them?
It's a better idea.
That's actually a very smart idea.
Alright, well, I didn't think of that, but yes, we can go that route as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, I expect to hear promising results here within the next 2 days.
Okay.
We'll do our best.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
As long if we want to be as ready as possible for what could happen. We only have 30 crew here, but out of the 30 crew, maybe only 15 can actually fight, including myself, the cook, and the boatswain.
Hope you're counting us.
Exclude you guys. I'm referring to my crew.
Okay.
So all the other help, all the help we can get will be useful.
Alright, sounds good.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.
No problem.
Alright, so
So you guys leave. It's about 2-ish.
afternoon.
How long has passed?
A little under 20 hours.
Well, I'm talking about since like we all woke up.
6 hours.
Okay.
So I'm
Guess
just
I'm done working out.
Got it done for the day.
You
Good
6-hour workout.
Gotta do 100 push-ups, 100 squats.
One punch
He
man
just,
routine.
he
Yeah.
just runs back and forth
10,
this shit too.
10 kilometers a day.
1,000. Yeah.
Was it?
No, it was like
I thought it was
100.
100.
It was something small.
It was something. Yeah, it was something small. Cause
Tim,
it was-
1,000
my
kilometers a
workouts-
day.
No, I'm talking about my workouts.
Oh.
Oh, that's what
That
you're
makes
doing.
more sense for 6
Okay.
hours.
Tim just swims behind the boat.
Oh, okay.
Just keeping up.
So
So
I tied my rope around
Yeah.
at the end of the boat so I could.
So I'm gonna go down to the, I'm gonna go down to the sleeping area and kind of just like see if there's any of those men that we noticed earlier.
Okay.
Like they're sleeping, because that'd be probably a good time to ambush them.
Okay. You search the 4 rooms. None of them are there. There's a
Alright.
couple people taking naps, but none of those 3 guys.
Okay.
Maybe go to the tavern, see if they're at the tavern again.
Okay. Well, we have to get them secluded. We can't just in broad daylight knock somebody out and just like.
Well, we're gonna have to
Okay.
find
I
them
mean,
and
you
follow
can.
them.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys
We
go
go
in the
to
tavern.
Yep.
All right. So it's just you. Who's all going?
Me.
It's me,
I'll be there.
Abaraba,
Okay.
so all of us. I
Are you
guess.
going, Jack?
Do you even know? I don't think he even knows what's going on.
I'm just.
we'll assume
I'm really
just-
doing it
we'll
anyway.
assume
I'm on
just-
a cruise ship right now, guys.
Yeah.
We're,
So
we'll
you
assume we're just
4,
filling it.
you 4 walk into the tavern, and it seems like the cook and the 2 barmaids are just talking at the counter, and the only other people there are those 3 men. They're sitting at the table. The guy who got hands, he's kind of just sitting down with his leg up over his other leg, and he's just sitting there. He's still sweating. Looks like he's in pain. He has just bandages over his nub where his hand got cut off. And the other 2 just seem to be talking to him almost as if he was their boss.
Hey, guys. Oh, sorry.
And as soon as you guys walk in, the three of them look up at you. The two people trying to cheer him up seem a little nervous, while the other one just kind of seems to be. He kind of glared at you guys when he first saw you, and then he kind of like looks back down.
Hey guys, why don't we? I'm like kind of saying this early, but I'm gonna talk normal for the mic. But why don't we get the one guy's got the nub and just get him extremely drunk, and then have him go back to his room. Then we
I
just.
mean, you're welcome to do that.
If he'll even talk to us.
Flint walks up from behind you guys, and he goes, "I wouldn't recommend going off after the boss. The boss will probably have the most information. I suggest cornering one of his grunts."
So the other guys that were cheering him up for the guns.
Yeah, the boss would have the most information. You don't want to take him out. You might not get anything. I don't know if they're part of an organization or anything, but if, let's say, they're more secretive, maybe the boss only knows what's really going on. He's just giving out orders to his men.
Alright, I'm gonna change back into the jewelry lady's form. And
Okay, so you're standing there at the entrance to the bar,
You
and
just
you
change.
start to change form, and the three men look at you like they seem startled, and the other one just kind of like the boss guy just kind of like smirks, and he looks back down.
Why does change in front of them?
Well, that secret's out of the bag.
Plan B.
I don't think we're gonna
I
get them by
act like
surprise.
I act like my tummy hurts and just like run out there real quick while I'm still mid change, like it was an accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's too late there, Chief. I think you already.
how are you feeling today, Kylan? You feeling strong?
Of course, why not?
Well, I'm gonna summon Gwen.
I mean, I just worked out for 6 hours. What do you think?
You're gonna summon.
I'm gonna summon Gwen.
Hold on, is like potential combat about to happen?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, just in case.
Depends on how he reacts.
Just those.
Why do we have to have combat?
No, I mean,
Our goal is not really to kill them. It's just to get.
That might be yours, but I'm an oath of conquest, bro.
I probably won't fight them.
We can sit at the bar and watch. I'm ready to knock the fuck out of some people.
Okay.
I
Since
mean, one of these guys is already at it.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and get a water.
Since I know these guys are problems and they fucked with us already, I'm just gonna tell Gwen to go over and push the leader guy on the ground so we can go over and interrogate him.
Wait, what are you doing?
Telling
I'm pretty
Gwen
sure the
to go
captain
over
said
and tackle-
not to do that.
Telling Gwen to go over and tackle the leader guy. Just hold him on the ground. She's
Okay.
yeah.
So she runs over there and jumps on him, and he falls back. And the other two go, "Boss!" And they pull out their short swords and start to swing at Gwen.
Okay.
I walk back in like fully changed back to my normal self.
How's this happening? What's going on? How do you react to that?
I tell them to stop, and we're only here for information, and they don't have to get hurt.
That's interrogate.
You already threatened us with our lives.
I never threatened you. I just want to talk
You
to your
sent
boss.
your cat over and tackled our boss.
She didn't hurt him. He's just laying there.
We're on a ship right now, and a wild jungle cat charged us. How do you think we're gonna react?
She's not wild. She's tame. Her name's Gwen.
She disappeared by now
She disappeared.
because they stabbed the shit out of her.
Okay.
So he's laying there and he gets back up. He's like, "What's the big idea? What information do you want?"
I'm gonna walk to the bar.
I've been at the bar.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this scene.
That's all you. I still haven't been told. I haven't been informed on what
No,
happened.
we already told you everything.
No,
No.
he wasn't. He was working out for 8 hours.
6 hours.
I thought
No,
we
you
agreed
guys
that we
never
told
told
you.
me.
Nope.
When I said how do you react, if you would have said like I'm gonna run up and try and attack them before they killed her, then she would have possibly lived. But it's something that happened so quick. You know, she jumped on them, and their obvious, their first reaction was
Kill the motherfucker that's on them.
that's on their boss.
Yeah.
What's the respawn for that?
So what do you want with us?
here, and why are you talking about pillaging people when you get to the new continent?
What we want to do is none of your business. Now leave. You don't just attack us, otherwise I'll talk with the captain that you just attacked us out of nowhere.
I think the captain will be more likely to talk to me rather than you, so maybe leave him out of this and we'll deal with it ourselves. So again, why are you here?
We want to go to the new continent and get rich, like everybody else here.
Is there like a candle or something on this table?
There's just some torches and it's pretty well lit.
Why don't you use you always use Prezi and make it like a bunch of fire.
Just let this play out.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good.
So that's all you're going to do in the new continent is just fuck people up and get rich?
Whoever said that?
You implied it.
I want to walk up behind him and grab his little nub and use frostbite.
Be serious.
Yeah.
You're gonna start combat, dude. If you do that.
Really? And the cat wasn't?
She's gone.
I'm
still not near them. I haven't approached them yet.
Because the
All
captain,
right. You walk up. Are you
No,
gonna do it?
no, don't do that.
No, I won't.
the captain
Here, how about this?
strictly told us not to make any combat or anything. So I'm
Alright,
just sitting there.
I want to grab 3 drinks, walk over, and be like, like a piece.
Okay, fine.
Fucking murder hobo.
I'm trying to do better, alright?
Murder hobo is like a stereotype for like new players that don't know how to fucking roleplay, and their solution to everything is killing everybody. That's what murder hobos are.
I'm trying not to be that.
Like,
put
so the
poison in
completely
the drinks.
innocent barkeeper didn't want to sell me something. Fireball. That's like a murder hobo thing.
Are you putting poison in the drinks?
All right. Anyway,
I don't have anything.
Nice.
Do you have anything?
guys,
Okay.
what do you want with us?
Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. We heard possibilities of an ambush, and I just want to know. Do you have anything to do with that? Be honest.
No.
Can I roll for insight?
Is it a perception to see if they're
7.
lying?
It's insight.
Insight.
What is it?
7.
He seems to be telling the truth.
I'll do it just because I'm
Yeah, it's
sitting
too,
over there.
he's the one who's talking right now.
Alright.
Now, if you could let us be. I'm trying. He holds up his nub. He's like, I'm trying to feel better here after you guys attacked us last night.
Anything to say about that?
I didn't chop his fucking arm off. I wasn't the one that spit in the cook's face. I got alcohol poured on me, so I reacted appropriately.
Yeah.
You see, you notice the cook, Troy, is just kind of like still cleaning his butcher knife and like just observing the situation.
Well, if that's the way you choose to see the situation, I won't argue.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You do the same.
They're gonna kill you in your
And then
sleep.
they go back. Are you guys all leaving?
No, I'm gonna stay at the bar and just kind of
Stay in the bar and hang out.
listen.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to do the same.
Did I play shuffleboard?
Well, I think you guys should all leave, especially you, since you just probably pissed them off or
They can be
going
pissed off.
idiot.
Currently, just for since you guys are new to these kind of situations, the only right now he just thinks you and
I
sorry,
didn't do anything.
you two are together because you're standing next to him.
No.
He hasn't met a Baraba or a Boku.
He has, but he's still unsure.
Doesn't think they're.
He's never met me. I was.
Yeah, he wasn't even there. So maybe you.
Maybe you could have Baraba.
Well, not right now. He's all pissed off, hot and angry right now.
Bring him a drink.
We'll wait till he gets back tonight.
I'm gonna sit at a table, lay out my cards, try to invite some people to play some like.
That's
blackjack.
actually that's pretty clever since he hasn't seen you. That's like your guys' like few. That's probably one of
I
your
have
best
an
options
idea.
right now.
No,
I-
I'm not taking any of your ideas.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one.
everything up.
I'm gonna whisper this to you, okay?
Okay.
So,
Slash
hey,
whisper.
so Boku,
Okay.
since they've never seen you before, I think what we should do is we should act like a couple. I can transform into a girl. We go and act like a date. Just infiltrate this shit.
No,
What?
you're
Flint
done.
looks up. Flint just kind of like looks up at you, and he's just like.
I'm gonna have to pass on your offer.
Goddamn, whatever.
Flint looks
Fine.
up at you, and he's like, "How will that benefit him just going up by himself?"
Because they'll suspect, I don't know, backup or something.
They just seen you change. At a
How
I'm
about
not.
this?
No.
How
this
about- how
is
about this? How about this?
tonight or
How about this?
something.
You guys can stand outside the door while this is happening, and I'll get a couple guards
Fine.
in case that goes south.
It wouldn't be at the moment. It'd be like later tonight, like everybody's partying, having fun, coming
I think
later.
I think I can do this by myself. I don't need a fake girlfriend.
I'm appalled.
Well, take that however you want, but I appreciate your offer, but I think I can.
All right.
So as you guys are sitting there, you suddenly hear a scream for coming from the upper deck. A woman's scream, yes.
I'm gonna run out. Since
Yeah,
I'm not really
just-
happy with the situation anyway.
I'm
get
gonna
out
just
there.
like
So
chug
there's
my drink
a
real quick.
there's a commotion going around by the entrance to the staircase going down into the bedrooms. There's a wife who's like standing over a common folk woman. Seems to be standing over her. Sorry, kneeled down with her hands on the corpse of her husband, screaming, saying he was just murdered. There's it seems to be Gideon is up there talking with her with a guard, one other guard.
Is he like dead?
He did.
Be dead. Like dead.
No, bring him back.
You just see him laying there, just pull blood.
I can't perform CPR.
I mean, I have spare the dying, but if he's really dead,
He's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys are just standing there, and you can see that going on. What do you do?
What happened?
Ask the wife what happened.
So you guys gonna walk up, and I talked to Gideon first.
What Gideon say?
Yeah, Gideon's standing there with a guard, talking to her.
Captain, what happened?
He goes, Ayhlos. Good timing. Well, it appears this guy was murdered when there was nobody around. Unfortunately, the wife, she was bathing and came out and saw his corpse there. There was nobody else there. There appears to be a wound in his artery and his neck. So he was killed almost instantly. You guys have any idea what could have caused this?
Well, I don't. We know it wasn't the three men I talked to you about earlier. They've been in the tavern the whole time. So there's got to be someone else on this deck that's been shady.
Can I go ahead and look at the wound and see what weapon could have caused it?
I'm gonna roll an investigation.
I'm
Gideon just
proficient.
looks at you. He's like, well, "What are you doing?"
I'm gonna say first. May I take a look at the man and see what kind of wound or weapon was used? May I?
He kind of like looks over at the wife, and she kind of looks at you and just nods.
Because I'm proficient.
So
in
roll,
investigation.
roll investigation.
15 plus 4, so 19.
Okay, you can tell that it was. Upon looking at the wound, you can see that. You can see signs of struggle at first. There's some like bruises on his shoulders, and it looks like when you inspect the blade, you can tell it was some sort of dagger. But it looks like it was at least the size of a dagger, but it looked like dagger might have had like
Teeth on it.
teeth on it. Yeah. So it looked pretty nasty.
Does it look like he was like someone came up from behind him and like?
Yes, because the bruises are on the backs of his shoulders.
So from what I can tell, there was definitely some sort of struggle going on here, and it was definitely some sort of dagger or weapon that kind of looks like it had jagged edges or like a saw kind of like, and you could definitely tell they came up from behind him and he struggled to get away, but clearly he couldn't.
Okay.
So
As
there's
expected
bruise-
from a skilled monk.
there's definitely bruises on his back and shoulders. Like I said, it looked like some sort of dagger with jagged edges was used.
As expected from a skilled monk. He kind of like grabs one of his guard and like whispers it in his ear, and the guard nods and leaves. And then he calls over another guard, and he says, "Guard, escort this body." And he looks at the girl and he says, "You feel free to go with him." And then they both nod. The guy picks him up and walks away. Gideon looks back at you guys and he says, there is so much going on right now. I'm gonna need all the help I can get from you guys. I'll tell my guards to look out for a dagger like that. You guys be on the lookout too. I'm gonna talk with some people and I'll get with you later today.
Okay, sounds good. Can I look around the room to see if there's anything like moved or looked like someone was standing around?
Is there a certain location you're looking at in particular?
Just where
Like
he
the
was laying.
floors, the walls.
I just kind of want to like walk around and like check out walls or if anything was like.
Okay, roll an investigation. Roll a perception.
14 plus what was it?
Perception.
Perception plus 2, so 16.
16. You see some skid marks on the ground, and before that, you find what appears to be a little bit of fabric on the wall, where like a splinter was kind of at. You take it, and it's a little bit bigger than a gold coin, just about this big. So it's a decent amount of it, and it's red fabric. Looks like it was torn.
Is it just like cloth or is it like
Cloth.
leather? Or,
Cloth.
okay. What does it look like? There's any footprints that took off in a certain direction, or is that skid mark just looks like something was dragged?
It looked like the skid mark was part of the struggle.
Okay.
Roll investigation.
10 plus 14.
You don't really see much.
Nothing else. Is Gideon still there? Or did he leave?
He's still standing there.
It looks like there's also some skid marks from the struggle, and I found this red piece of cloth that looks like it got caught off of maybe the dude that got killed, he wasn't wearing any red, was he?
No. He was wearing blue.
Blue.
Like a jean colored blue.
Found this red piece of fabric, and it's definitely not from the man who was killed. It probably looked like it was from the guy that killed him, and I handed him the piece of cloth.
He looks at it. He's like, all right, I'll have somebody look at this. I appreciate your efforts. Well, boys, I'll see you later.
I'll let you know if I find anything else.
Okay.
So at this,
I'm kind of getting tired myself.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm just kind of with that information, I'm just gonna kind of like nonchalantly kind of like walk around the ship, just kind of like we're gonna walk by, so I'm just kind of do a quick glance to see if they've got the red, like something red on that's kind of like a cloak or a shirt.
Perception.
Hold
Roll
on.
perception.
Oh, I was just gonna like talk to you guys like.
You're gonna tell them what you're doing. Maybe we can string these two things together.
Gotcha.
That's another thing is like,
Oh,
you're-
yeah.
like let's say when I was talking about like role playing advice earlier, like maybe like when you say you're gonna go to a shop,
Just let them
know like,
first.
hey, and then
Okay.
that can kind of build out, especially in this kind of situation. So
Yeah, well then you go first then.
I was saying, since clearly we're trying to do two things at once, because they're not around, are they? They're not.
they're
near
still, well, to your knowledge, they're still in there.
us? Okay. Just kind of pull you guys in closer.
Sure.
So, since we're kind of working on two things at once, and those three in the bar clearly know who you three are, why don't I, with all the information we know, you guys three work on the murder, and I'll stay by and try and get some more information out of them, and maybe we can meet up tonight and discuss what we've heard or found out.
That sounds good. What I'm thinking about doing is just walking around, just like nonchalantly looking to see if I can find anybody with a dagger, at least, like holstered, I'm assuming,
And also,
or a red coat.
yeah, I was
or
gonna say make sure.
shirt or something that's
And it's
torn.
gonna be torn, or maybe he looks like he was in some sort of struggle too.
Yeah, maybe see if there's any like blood spatter like on the fingers.
That,
they
or
get
like
off.
his hands are bruised, or
But yeah, I'm
something.
just kind of like walk around. I'll try to like. I'm assuming nobody else on the ship knows what happened, or or like just a small.
Everybody knows there was a murder. They don't know any of the details that you guys
Okay.
know.
So,
So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like walk around, listen, look, and all that.
Kylan, what is it?
Elvis.
Elvis, is that playing good with you guys? Are you guys
Sounds
okay with
good.
that?
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, well then at that point, I just kind of like wander off and just.
All right, where are you looking at for? right now?
The main deck where it sounds like where most people are at.
All right, so
so.
you're there. There's probably around including crew, there's probably about 20 people there.
Okay.
No, sorry, 30.
Okay. Obviously, like I said, I'm just
Like-
kind of like walk around, like walk to the side of the ship, look out for a few minutes, like the ocean, kind of like turn around, and people like walk by, and just kind of do that.
Spend like 20 minutes looking at people.
Yeah, just kind of like
Yeah,
not like a suspicious.
I'll do the same.
I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna walk back in the tavern. Just sit back at the bar, get
Okay.
something to drink. No, I don't drink because I'm from the holy.
Your body's your
Yeah.
And my
Your
body's
body's a temple.
So I just sit there and I drink water or orange juice or
Alright,
apple.
you can roll
juice.
perception.
Okay. Well, give him strength.
Are they still in there, Mike?
All right. Well, I got an 8.
Did I roll perception too? I mean, I'm doing the same thing.
You're looking around too?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Where are you looking?
We're still on the top deck, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys both
that's-
looking at the top deck?
Yeah, right. I'm on the opposite side.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You got an 8?
Yeah. I got it.
Perception, 23.
Nice.
You don't see anything in particular. You do see that over half of the people have a sheathed dagger strapped to their sides.
Okay.
From what you can tell, none of the daggers, they all look pretty standard daggers. They don't look like any special.
So like the sheath and having weird like grooves. or
Yeah,
anything?
there's no grooves, there's no
Well, she can
fanciness, there's, you see, a couple people wearing red, a couple people with daggers. You see someone in particular, a woman. She has her hair down, and she's kind of like holding her left arm. And she's wearing. That's the only thing you can see that might be odd.
Is she wearing red?
No.
She's holding her left arm.
She's kind of like going like this, almost like she's in pain.
I'll go up and talk to her.
Okay.
So, man, you look like you're in pain.
She looks at you and she goes, "Oh, nah, this is nothing. I just fell out of my hammock when I woke up this morning."
What does it look like? Does it look like a bruise?
She didn't show you. It's the long
Can you
sleeve.
see it?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. She just rolls it up and it looks bruised.
So you rolled out of your hammock.
Yeah. I drank a lot at the tavern last night.
Do you remember meeting anyone
Had a
strange?
hangover. Not that I can think of, besides the commotion you guys had last night.
You saw that.
I did.
That was pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah. Hope you guys can keep up the entertainment for a little longer.
Looks like we're gonna have to deal with something a little more morbid. There was a murder on the ship, as you know.
I heard. Are you investigating this?
You might be. You know anything?
Well, I've been standing here for the most time. I wasn't over there when it happened. May or may not have seen a figure disappear into one of the rooms.
So you're not sure?
I'm sure.
You sure? Can you tell me which room?
I could.
What would it take to persuade you?
A little coin.
Little coin. I'm on a mission here from the captain.
Okay.
It's extremely important to get this worked out.
Nobody I know. There's nobody that I know that had that happen.
It could have been you, though.
Why would you say that?
You never know what hand fate will deal you. Just trying to keep people safe.
Roll. Are you trying
Persuasion, not intimidation.
to... Okay. So
Pick up
roll
10.
persuasion.
Tim is out like a light.
Yeah, Tim's over there fucking nodding off.
24.
She just goes,
I want to drink that.
men.
You'll make him over there and slap him.
Well, I did see a cloaked figure go into the room at the end of the hall. Not one of the side rooms. It looked like he was roughly 6 feet tall. He had a dark brown robe with his hood up.
Did you see anything else worth note, or just...
That's all I could see.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. You're more helpful than most. Appreciate it.
No problem. Enjoy the investigation.
Okay, so I call Averab over, tell him what I just found out.
Yo, what's up? Did you find anything?
Just assume I told you everything
okay.
I just got from her. I feel like repeating it.
Sounds good.
So, what do you think?
It's very interesting. I think we should continue to investigate. Definitely monitor her as well.
I'll keep an eye on her. Maybe we should try and go towards the room that cloaked figure she was talking about went to.
All right, sounds good. I think we should wait till nightfall, though.
That's a good idea.
Wait for
All
her.
right. Are you guys done for now? Like with where you're at?
Yeah,
All right.
probably.
You will go over to Aboku.
I'm just sitting at the. Are they still in there?
Yeah. Are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna stand there?
I'm gonna take my drink and walk over and sit next to the table that they're at.
Table next to him.
Yeah, and just kind of listen, see if they're talking about anything to know.
Okay. As of right now, they're just talking about their the wound and what happened. Nothing too interesting. Do you want to roll an insight?
Yeah, I go ahead and do that. Oh, nah. 7.
Okay. They don't seem like they're
Yeah, I didn't
talking about
think
anything interesting.
Just kind of turn around. Hey, that's a nice little wound you got there. What happened?
He kind of like looks at you and he looks you up and down. Just goes, some bastard. That cook over there cut off my arm last night.
Really?
All I was doing was roughing up some fucking useless pieces of trash.
Wow. Mind if I join you guys, sit down and talk for a minute? Buy you all around. I'm new to the place that set sail. I don't really know. Didn't really come with anybody. I just kind of figured I need to get away from my hometown and figured this would be the best option for me. Just try to make some friends.
Well, fortunately, you cut me in kind of a bad mood. How about later tonight
Sounds
in
good.
the tavern when there's more people, more noise?
That sounds good. Don't forget, I'll buy you around.
Thank you.
See you tonight.
Tonight.
I head out.
Okay. Right now it's about 6.
Starting to get dark yet or no?
It's summer, isn't it?
Sun's going down.
It's summer, isn't it?
Yeah, but here, as you notice, as you guys have been sailing, the climate's kind of been fluctuating, and the sun's kind of been in different spots. It's kind of been moving oddly.
That is weird.
Instead of going straight across the sky, you've noticed it's been kind of slowly moving. And just in parts of the sky, you know for a fact at this time of year it wouldn't be.
Are we in the Matrix?
I'm just going back to my bunk and just kind of meditating until I got thinking of a plan tonight.